again?
We shouldn't have a battle map up. Do we have a battle map up?
Roll 20 is blank for me. So
I've got a
it's
big black map, which usually
black. Kidding. Yeah, dynamic lighting, I'm assuming. That's why I was like, what is this?
Pay no
Yeah,
attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, pay no attention. But no, I mean, obviously I have numerous battle maps, but your guys' tokens. Let me move the token and then move it back to the start again.
So the answer was yes, we were on a battle map.
No. I have a battle map open that I expect to come up tonight, but your players should not be on that battle map. And according to Roll20, you weren't, but I was like, let me just,
Semantics.
Yeah, makes an ass of you and me.
Volred, so one of us got to get a different haircut. We both can't be this handsome on stream.
Different. Never mind. I wasn't even gonna go into that. It is too early.
Yours is thinner on the side.
Were you about to determine your preference?
I'm not even getting into it because
Why
I'm
not?
trying to avoid that minefield.
It's not a minefield.
Just before it was coming out of my mouth, I just realized that there were some terminology in there that would be too. That would just have me walk right into a long list of shit. So, hey guys, welcome back to Tuesday Dungeons and Dragons.
Whoa.
Oh, here at the Black Tower, I am your Tower Sage, Dungeon Master Guy, and here we are with the Adventures of Athoria, following along the Silver Knights of the Mythal as they traipse through the Fey realm of winter, getting into all kinds of shit and making my life difficult. But hey, that's just how that works. Last week we had chapter 116. You guys had spent some time in the north kind of area of winter at the giant workshop. You guys fought a being of shadow and ice called Dusk Shroud, who claims to be a child of Mab.
DSL.
Yeah. And you guys managed to defeat him, although learned he was immortal. And after his defeat, he decided that he wanted to, I guess, learn a little bit about his would-be slayers. After Yandre got the heebie-jeebies from the guy, he suggested you guys depart. You guys followed his lead, heading deeper into the fjord that exists between the two glaciers, as it did seem that the back way into Mab's vault was someplace nearby. Fought some. Well, I was going to say you guys fought a basilisk, one of those frost scale hydras, but
no,
Volred
killed one. We did not fight one.
Yeah.
Volred killed one.
Yeah. Literally took me more time to set up the battle map than we actually used on the battle map, but hey, that's par for the course sometimes. So, then you guys found a massive door, and using, part of it was a little bit of luck, some of it was using belts of giant strength, were able to open the door and pass into the hallway of the servants' entrance. And then after walking a very long time, decided to head to sleep. I believe Caleb cast the dome. And were you guys setting a watch or anything?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we would.
We didn't say, but
we're
yes,
not rookies.
I mean, you never know. So what's the watch?
We do watch in our house.
First.
I'll go second.
Third.
Fourth.
I guess that means Kelmac gets a cat nap.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So, the watch continues on throughout the evening with a surprising amount of silence. Um, Caleb and Yandre, it seems somewhat odd and unusual because at least throughout your, kind of watching when you're out at nature, you can generally hear sounds of things moving around to kind of break up the monotony. But this time it's not. It's basically just a couple hours straight of silence. You don't even get the low hiss and hum of an air conditioner flopping on or off to break it up. It's just silence and the sound of your compatriots tossing and turning throughout the evening. All of this continues on until Volred. As you are coming into your watch and the rest of your party members are sleeping or trancing as they may or may not do, you begin to kind of sit and meditate, and you start to feel your face sense come in a little bit, and your consciousness start to recede in a very similar feeling as what typically happens when you choose to cast your vision out. Only this time it seems it's not something you did. It's almost as if something is tugging at you. Threatening to put you in an unconscious state. Do you resist, or do you let it ride?
I resist.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind rolling me a wisdom saving throw.
+3, buddy.
You're not conscious.
Red's about to not be conscious.
19.
Don't take that away from me.
Sorry, what was that?
Dang it.
19.
Damn. Yep, that passes. As the feeling kind of comes, you have to kind of push it back a couple times. It kind of tries to hit you in waves. Very persistent. But after you just kind of nudge it away, the feeling subsides.
Cool.
And the rest of your watch goes without incident until I would imagine at this point maybe the elves' internal clocks or whatever, somehow or another in this dark room, someone awakes and decides it's been 8 hours.
We're too well rested. We should get moving.
Yeah, and it's like that weird situation where like no one really kind of wants to get up because you've got like perfect blackout conditions in here. And it's nice and cool, so it's kind of like that rainy day when you're like, God, I felt like I could have slept another 2 hours.
Today.
Yeah, it was a little
But
bit like
then
that
if you try to
today.
sleep those extra 2 hours, you wake up the next day.
My back hurts a little. Slept too long. Ow. All right, let's get moving.
Does the temporary life drain that happened in the last one go away, or is it still active?
No, that has gone away.
Ooh.
Good call.
You shouldn't have asked. I was just going to do it anyways. Before we depart, I will tell the group about that. So I guess I'll say before we depart, when it was my watch, I felt as though my body was going into a vision state, not on my own will, almost as if something was trying to pull me there.
Like a familiar feeling or like an outside feeling?
Well, I don't recognize the feeling, so I can't say it was familiar. I had to resist it.
Generally, if you have to resist something like that, it's because somebody trying to contact you somehow.
I considered allowing it to happen, but I didn't want to risk it.
I understand that. You don't know what's going on.
Especially in the Bay, I don't know how much I would trust strange feelings of trance-like activities.
DM, would I know of a spell that would cause somebody to feel that way? If I don't think it's sending, or I doubt it's dream. But do I know of any other spell that would cause that type of feeling?
Not really. There's also the idea that Volred is an elf, and they are typically immune to magic such as that. So it's either not magic exactly that was affecting him, or the state that he was entering to was something different than sleep.
What's the Fey equivalent of Star 69?
I think it's still Star 69.
But what if someone utilized 10-10-220 to create the message?
It's the time warp thingy mixes with it.
Oh.
It's a different star though. Their star sign looks different. They're Sagittarius.
So if I get this feeling again, should I still try to resist it?
I would say yeah.
I would say unless somebody else reaches out and says that they're trying to communicate in a different way. No. Well, don't let it happen.
Got it.
Sleep bad. I mean, well, for you. Sleep good for me. I'm gonna go sleep.
Hopefully I could sleep one day.
Sleep whenever you want.
Shut the fuck up.
It's aggressive.
I was not talking to you.
Take that, God.
Dang.
Okay.
DeAndre clicks on Light Stinger and it's like, well, now that we've had that conversation, are we good to go?
Anyone else have any creepy dreams?
I slept great. But no, I'm good.
All right. Well, let's make our way forward, I guess.
To explore this unexplored place.
Whichever way forward may be.
I've gotten 2 natural 20s for opening stuck doors.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys pack your stuff up and then continue along down the very straight, never-ending hallway, you begin to feel more of an incline. And then those of you with dark vision kind of, right, unless, Volred's cracking the glow stick again. Really? I didn't think Kelmac had dark vision.
Everyone has dark
I
vision.
do. Everyone has dark vision.
Yandre has
Is
Light
it-
Stinger, and everyone has dark
Is
vision.
Is it Khajiit that don't have dark vision?
That's not in this game.
I was just curious why I was thinking he didn't have it.
Because he was a halfling before.
That
Oh.
may be where you're coming from.
Maybe. That could be. Or maybe I'm
We
just
kicked
looking
out
for
all the
opportu-
people who didn't have dark vision. Caleb
And I adapted.
learned how to adapt.
Even Tabaxi have dark vision. So if you're thinking about Tabaxi have dark vision.
Well,
Well,
then-
tabaxis are losers.
Wow.
We only like Leon in here.
All right, fine. I'll leave one. I see.
Love you, Aaron.
So you're a Leonin though.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Yeah, you made it bluntly clear that we were not to call you a tabaxi whenever you introduced this character. So you're a Leon. We like Leonins.
So
we
we
don't
can
like
be, we can be
tabaxis.
racist to Tabaxi though.
We're not being racist.
Oh, okay, I'll just mark that
No,
off the list.
Kilmo's being racist.
Okay. Remember that one episode where we were delving into the difference between Tabaxi and Leonin and the Fae? That was a fun episode.
Yep.
Okay.
So is there like a
So-
north we should be following?
I don't. Can you tell Norm?
Lick my finger. Wind's blowing that way.
I mean, I would lead the direction. Wherever, like, we don't know which direction we're going. We're just kind of maneuvering at this point.
Yeah, we don't know.
We're
which-
exploring.
Exploring the, 40-foot wide hallway.
Can I use stone cunning to see if there's any hidden passageways?
Sure, you can keep an eye out for that.
Can I look for
Can't we
portals?
just hold red in front?
I want to look for portals.
Yeah.
Well, don't you do portals and secret doors?
Both, yeah.
Magical secret doors. We'll have some
Oh, that's fair.
manual secret doors.
I'll look for the manual ones.
Oh,
Secret tunnel.
Okay. secret.
I muted my mic.
I
'cause
could see
had
Aaron
to.
doing
I
it,
had
so I
to.
did it.
I had to.
All right. So, as you guys continue to make way, you find no secret doors, no tunnels, like that. But those of you with dark vision, which is all of you, I suppose,
Woo.
start to notice that the darkness ahead of you begins to change a little bit. And then as you approach, you come face to face with another door. This one's smaller than the one you entered. This one's maybe 10 foot wide by 15 foot tall and is much more simple. But it is still a door. And that appears to be the end.
My stone cunning is telling me there's a door here.
Well, our vision is also telling us there's a door right in front of us. Unless you don't see that. Dude, am I seeing stuff that nobody else can see?
No.
I see a
the
door.
door too.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Your face sense and portal sense is also telling you that there's a door there.
Oh my god.
There's a door in front of us.
My God, it works.
All right. Well, does anybody? I'm gonna look and see if there's anything. I got it. I got it. And then Yandre will go up and look to see if there's any traps.
I'll assist.
Okay.
Just throw a
Roll
rock
me an
at it.
investigate.
Oh, I always hate that. I forget that that's an investigation.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to do it. That's why you're
Oh,
whispering.
no, I have a plus 12.
Oh, well, yeah, you go check for traps. I'm not helping you.
Fear of annihilation trap.
You check for traps. And you check for traps. Everybody checks for traps.
Yeah,
I get advantage.
You're a little more. I guess you could look at stuff a little bit better, huh? Inquisitive.
Does somebody want to assist me? Doesn't matter. I rolled a 15. 3 plus 12.
I mean, I can't assist you. I'm not proficient in investigation.
Yeah.
Can
So
I
it's
use
all
my
good.
stone gunning to assist?
Volred could help you though. Wink, wink.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
This
What
is
am I
such
helping
a-
with?
Help Caleb with his investigation.
I help Caleb. I would like to help Caleb with investigation.
Woo! 23.
I would like to hinder Caleb with his investigation.
15.
No, it's an in-swinging door. No, it's an out-swinging door.
It's a fucking door.
No, it's
Okay.
not. Portal.
It's a pocket door.
It's a fucking door? I mean, I guess.
Oh, those are neat. They got little holes. They got 3 holes, one for the head and the arms.
I would like to cast Reduce.
You've solved the door problem.
Okay. So what was your total?
23.
Okay. Checking for traps, you don't find any. Based on the construction of the door, though, it definitely looks like it was constructed as if you're on the backside of a false door. Because it does have kind of a secret door vibe, but a secret entrance vibe instead of a secret exit vibe.
So you could say we're coming in the back.
It's a sex door. We were right.
With
Let's
enough
see,
preparation.
10 by 6 lightning damage. That's-
You always gotta prepare. That's right. That's right. That's right.
20d6 lightning
Caleb.
damage, Eric.
Oh,
You gotta
gotta-
bump those
Um,
numbers up.
Question. Is there any way, like, is there a keyhole that we can see through so I can see if there's light on the other side or something underneath that I might be able to get to?
There does not appear to be any keyhole, and you guys can see no light coming through any kind of edges. It's a very well designed door.
Can I open the door?
Sure.
All right. I
I
go.
back away 25 feet.
So you said it looked like it was the backside of a hidden door. So this side would be obvious, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's obvious on your part.
Seems like a push door then from my side. So I'm just going to try to push it open. Because I don't
Okay.
see a handle, I'm assuming.
You don't see a handle.
I'm gonna
But as you go to push, give me an athletics check.
go, okie dokie. $17.
Woo, 17. That's actually good enough. So you go and you push the door and you start feeling the door give way a little bit. It takes a little bit. You have to kind of really push to get it started. It's very clear this door hasn't been opened in a while. But as you do, you see it kind of slide a little bit. And there is like no light really that comes in from the other room. But you can feel the cold enter. Like there's a big temperature differential between the two spaces.
Coming like cold air coming from behind us into the room or coming
No,
from
it's
the room
coming
towards us?
from the room into the hallway.
Convection.
Where you're at is warmer than where you're going.
I look back. All right, it's open.
Are we, like, in ice?
It's cold and dark.
Well, I assume we probably still need to keep going then, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
Dark.
All right.
You guys step out into the room?
Yep.
Okay. As you guys step out into the room, those of you with magic can kind of sense a subtle shift in the air. And you watch as the walls slowly start to glow. As if this whole room, also made of ice, has this lighting that seems to slowly come in and illuminate everything. and these motes of little dancing light start trickling about the space. As you glance around, you see this somewhat large room space with kind of a complex that seems to kind of go off towards the right and left. But what strikes you immediately is from where you're standing, you can see a collection of beasts. There are some small beasts. There are some large beasts. Like you can kind of look off and see a giant elephant to your left, a giant elk to your right, kind of stretching towards your vision. Often part of beyond the elk, there appears to be some sort of large creature on a pedestal over there. The whole thing seems to feel like a natural science museum where there's just a whole bunch of stuffed animals here, but they appear quite lifelike.
Frozen in time, you should say.
Yes.
It's like magical taxidermy. Are they like display plates, or is it just
Yeah,
things?
they are kind of standing on these kind of shallow display type things with like little plaques in front of them to kind of explain what they are.
Do they seem to be like killed and put here, or captured, put in place, and then do they show any signs of wounds or stress on the body? And
They show
do they all seem to be from the Fae or from also like the material plane?
the ones that you see presently are all creatures from the material plane. Although some of the smaller creatures appear to be not from the Fae, some of them are recognizable. Some of them are really alien creatures. It's like some sort of a museum menagerie. But yes, they show no signs of wounds. It's as if they're just snatched up someplace and frozen in time, as Dustin said, and remain here.
Okay, neat. That takes the fun out of it.
Is it in common?
No.
What language
Is
is
it in
in?
Leonin?
Sylvan.
Hey guys, what do these signs say?
Is there any life behind the eyes, or is it just like glass eyes, like real taxidermy?
No, yeah, they're. It's hard to tell because you guys aren't really near them. It's just that you see creatures, and I named some of the ones that were very big, so you could see them from a while away. So are like all of you kind of passing into the room?
I would like to.
Yeah, I
You okay, Calmac?
no. I'm gonna have a stroke here in about 10 minutes.
That gives us 9 minutes and 59 seconds to kill this thing.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
Just cast like a 1 minute duration spell. It'll be fine.
Okay. Caleb.
Sorry. I apologize. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I would wander closer to one of the more familiar creatures.
Yeah, the closest one you can see is a giant elk, but you also see an elephant off to your left.
Elk is more to my confidence of complete understanding.
Do I see any ADAC?
No, but you see the giant elk, which is similar-ish to an ATAC.
I'm not gonna try to shoot a giant elk.
Instincts take over.
I mean, what would happen if I shot it?
Either
Which
nothing
scatter,
or something.
maybe.
So
Oh, okay. Question. DM. Does this look anything like that giant elk that we saw that was slayed way a long time ago?
The demigod?
Yeah.
No, this
what it
doesn't look like a questing beast. Like it's got mottled brown fur with like little white tips. It looks like a standard elk, but who knows? It could have been a questing beast.
I don't think you even remember what I said.
Yeah, it's the white deer from a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for confirming you actually understand what I was asking and not just like ignoring that part.
Yeah, this creature seems to lack the sort of divine aura that the giant elks that you have met. Yeah, surprisingly, all the giant elks that you guys have met have pretty much been weird divine beings, but not this one.
What about the ones that
So far as
Volred
you can tell.
slaughtered? Did those have the divine essence?
Those
to
were
them?
regular Adex.
Okay.
Protected by the divine and ignored.
We're gonna get in trouble.
I mean,
Well,
if they were
you would
protected
think
hard,
so.
Why did they let them die that easily?
Yeah, it's not very good.
Yeah,
protection.
and Gamidi hasn't done anything to punish Volred.
Yeah.
So that's true.
Side
Yeah.
quest.
We're gonna have some druid hunting us down, like the ass into the campaign.
It's fine. It's just Arthur. You're fine. Do you shoot one? I really hope you do.
No.
Okay, Caleb. As you and Maylor kind of pass into the room, there is a sensation as you pass through the doorway, almost as if it's kind of like
Like them?
a sharp pain that shoots through your body and then fades.
Do I have any idea what this pain would be caused from?
Your
Roll me an
appendix rupturing.
intelligence.
Got bad
I would have been
knees.
more specific.
Little do we know, magic is stored in the appendix. So if you have your appendix removed, you cannot cast magic.
So they're saying there's a chance.
I don't know shit.
Yeah, you don't know.
I rolled a natural.
Yeah, I mean, there's a moment there where you're thinking, well, shit, was there a magical trap that you didn't see? Or maybe something you could sense? You don't know.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. And pretty much the air around her lights up. Yes, but all of these kind of taxidermied creatures have magic on them. Something, again, as far as you can see, like a gentle repose, like something to keep them here. And intact.
Going back to the entrance, do I see some sort of trigger or something for what I felt, or is it just in the area? If I'd gone through another way, I would still felt the same way.
It's hard to say. Taking a look at the doorway specifically, you don't see anything. But it's hard to say. As you glance kind of back through the doorway and you're looking back out to the hallway beyond, you just get this unsettling feeling as if that hallway you guys were coming from has changed somewhat. Oh, you were muted. But something has changed.
I was talking to a child.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm a child.
Then I will try and keep an eye out to see if there's something I can see, and see if I can find trigger of some sort that may have caused it. As
Okay.
we're moving on.
You can do some inspection there. So yeah, Kelmax taking a look at an elk. Volred's trying not to shoot an elk. What are you doing, Yandere? Uzal?
I'll use Eyes of the Grave to see if there's any undead.
You do not register any undead.
I was about to say all the freaking.
Their eyes all turn to you in ghostly form. Ah. Well,
Well, that'll do it.
I'm gonna go now. Bye.
set it on fire.
Just gonna slide back to the door. Not
Here,
here.
Simpson.
Sorry, wrong house.
This isn't where I parked my cart.
Okay. And then with the Eyes of the Grave, do I sense any other like undead energy anywhere besides just these like whatever taxidermied animals that are here?
You see no sources of undead within your range.
Okay. That's what I'll spend my action doing.
Uzal?
If we came through what would have been a hidden entrance on one end, I would like to kind of go around the perimeter. I don't know how big this giant cavalcade menagerie of zoological creatures is, but I'm looking for the proper entrance then, because there has to be one.
Okay, you're gonna head first towards the elephant or the elk?
I like elephants.
Okay. So as you kind of make your way to like a little enclave off to the left, you see kind of prominently displayed in the center of this room is a large like African elephant with massive tusks. And you can see just kind of beyond that, you come in. And so, assuming you guys came in to like the 12 o'clock, this would be over at like 3 o'clock. You see off to your left another door that heads somewhere else. And then off to your right, you see a staircase that ascends, and you can see a little bit at the top of the staircase what looks like a line of giant boars, looking as though they're in the mid-stampede.
Ooh, art. That's Aaron T-posing.
I unrendered for a second. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'm back. I'm back.
He DC.
All right. Caleb, go ahead and roll that investigation.
Ooh.
22. Yeah, going through, poking and prodding. There's nothing that you can see. However, you do as you're kind of trying to fill out the area. You do get a sense of some kind of energy left behind. It feels vaguely divine in nature, but it has pretty much faded at this time. And yeah, then you start kind of like looking over as you notice there's some mechanisms in the door that then you kind of hear and the door slowly starts to close. In time, Kelmac, about this time, you sense a movement off to your left. As you glance over to a bit of a dais that seems to have this massive lizard creature with two short, stubby arms and standing on two massive legs, you see its head, like in full roar, just suddenly turn to look at you. If you guys don't mind, I would love it if you could roll me some initiatives.
Guys,
I do mind. Just saying.
I'm gonna use my physical dice since D&D Beyond likes to fuck me at every chance it gets.
Do they?
Not even call me back the next day. Just write and go.
I hope you roll too.
Right, I was like, he's gonna roll two.
It's a 9.
Ah.
Oh, I love this. Okay, let's see here. Just make sure. Caleb, what was your initiative?
13.
13. Okay, and then I had a 19 for Izal.
Mine was advantage, so I got blackjack 21.
21. And then what was your initiative, Bullred?
14.
Damn. One of the few times. It's because you didn't get the assassinate. That's why it didn't happen.
If you only attack
and
the
then-
elk.
And then Yandere, I'm seeing a 4. Is that accurate?
No, because I have advantage as well. I have a 15.
Okay. I was like, that seems a little low. Kelmac,
9.
Wait, you have a plus 0 to your initiative?
Yeah.
Yes. So all y'all get bonuses, and I'm just like, that's the number.
Some of us didn't dump decks. Like real
Yeah.
heroes, we dumped charisma.
I have jack of all
I-
trades.
Okay, do y'all want a negative score to your freaking save?
Stay away. Does it? Oh, is it a minimum 1 or is it? Put a negative on it because that'd be hilarious.
you can put a negative.
What a
For
negative
his,
for his charisma, for his aura. Does it do minimum 1 or can it do like a negative, like detriment?
Minimum bonus of +1.
Damn! I'm gonna do a detriment to the party. Like, stay away. He's bad luck. -3.
That would be hilarious.
That would be pretty hilarious. All right, and then just so that we have some stuff here, let me move that over.
oh yeah, you're right next to it too.
Oh man!
Should have came over to the elephant.
Let me go ahead and put my circle color green. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, sorry. I got a
I'll do my
notification
own.
when I. No, it's like I got a notification today. It's like, oh, do you want to update all of your tokens in maps to use new dynamic lighting? I was like, yeah, sure, but it reset all of your character tokens. So I was like, so let me know if something's broken. I had to
See,
reset them.
would you look at that? There are health bars on the elk.
Oh, there's
I
health
did-
bars and everything.
I did put in my 2 auras, so just so y'all can see.
Should have shot that.
What the hell am
What's
I doing
the-
over here?
That's where the elephant was.
Shit. Yeah, I'll fight an elephant solo. I'm not afraid.
You said you wanted to look for another entrance, so I brought you to another entrance.
I found it.
Are T-Rexes
Yay.
monstrosities?
Didn't that happen last time
beasts.
in the last
They're
campaign?
beasts.
And Kelder gonna get backstabbed?
I get stabbed a lot, so I'm not.
Quick question. DM, quick question. These are all beasts?
Every creature you guys have seen so far does appear as though it would be a beast. Yes.
Okay. All red. Just reminder that you have a bow of beast slaying. So make sure you read your bow to see what kind of bonuses you get to it.
Yeah, it does some extra stuff. So, Izal, as you're kind of coming through, you're taking around, you're looking, and then you feel a vibration. The floor starts to rumble a little bit, and you're like, what the? And as you turn around, you see this elephant that you just passed suddenly start coming to life. What do you do?
Ignore that roll.
Certainly looks like a hostile elephant to me. And I know a thing or two about hostile elephants.
Elon Tusk.
Hey guys!
Yeah, I think I'm saying the same thing.
What's up, guys? Guys!
If anyone asks about insurance, they fell over, and I rage and run towards the elephant.
Oh, you almost got him,
Yeah,
Elon.
this one's not Elon. Elon was a man. A war man.
Whee! Ah! I wonder. I ran there. Let's kick its ass, but make it quick, cause this seems kind of cruel.
Aranthi was like, an elephant? I don't think I've ever seen one of these before.
Well, like an elephant, you'll never forget. And I swing and I recklessly.
Man, I wonder when I'm gonna get to go.
22 against an elephant?
I plate mailed elephant. I got you.
Well, I'm sorry to say that hits.
Oh, okay. I was concerned. 9, 10, 11, 12. And my radiant damage from my first hit. Where is it? There it is. Divine Fury. Ooh. 9, 10, 11, 12 plus that. 9 is 21 points of slashy damage.
21 points of slash damage.
Second swing at a reckless amount. You don't scare me, you giant animal. I live with murder. 23 to hit. Ooh.
23 hits.
For 12 points of slashing damage. And I'm going to move over here. That way, in case someone wants to flank. And draw as much attention as possible. That's it for me.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Next up.
And it's the T-Rex and the other thing and
Nope.
the other thing. And then
He's
a
all-
player and a player. And a player and
Just
a
kind
player.
of to the left of you as you're running through the shadow to your south.
Oh boy.
You hear a bounding as a large shape swings around as the figure of a giant ape comes to rest near the bottom of the staircase. It reaches out, grabs a piece of the wall, rips it out, and throws it towards you.
That's big.
See, I did that to a dragon, and that did a lot. So
That is a 22 to hit.
no,
That kind of hits.
we've gone over this, DM.
These misses.
Hey, you don't have. I'm not asking
Hey,
you.
hay is for horses, sir.
Is there a horse in
Don't
here?
worry.
I was gonna say, is there?
Don't worry, we'll get to the horse. We'll get to the horse. We'll get there. Don't worry. I don't.
Eric,
Right, that
did you
is-
roll with advantage? Just wondering.
I did not
Make sure you roll with advantage.
because I thought that was only melee attacks.
Nah, it's
So,
every attack. Hit me
Oh, well,
hard.
I mean, it wasn't a crit.
Okay.
But that is 27 points of bludgeoning damage, non-magical, of course.
Half to 13.
Okay. And let's see, when it's
Ah,
throwing, it only gets one throw.
something in the shadows throwing bricks.
Okay.
Well, I got some big things that are about to probably ruin my day.
I got plural. Want to trade?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's see. Next up. Okay.
Ooh, what else is moving? buffalo.
It's a giant boar.
I was gonna say a bison.
But I could understand why you would think so.
Buffalo.
God, I hate that ad so much. Every time it comes up, I'm like, shut up.
I'm gonna name it Bill. Can we keep all of these?
Hello.
Okay.
How are you?
Okay, it's gonna kind of charge and rake your side, kind of as a glancing blow.
Said rake.
He's gonna rake his body across.
Oh, is it using gardening tools? Is it like holding it in its mouth?
I think you should have advantage, Eric.
Don't worry.
You know, I do this to myself, and I question.
That
Why
is a
get-
dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, man.
Sure, I guess. You know what? No, I'm just gonna say no.
Well, his AC is
Uh,
lower than that.
I'm
What are
gonna
you gonna
need
do?
I'm gonna need a strength saving throw from you. I mean, you're gonna.
Ten. Why did I?
10?
Why did I
Oh
pick
my god! Yeah, that's a fail.
Listen, no, listen.
So you're over
in-
here
in-
looking giant elk,
No, I'm
weird
look,
lizard creature.
I wanna bring it up.
Okay.
I seem to roll very often low, and it actually does like make me
Yeah.
upset that it seems to happen so often.
Yeah, I feel you.
So the understandably, this is really funny because Big Leonin, full plate mail, big sword. Oh, it's just a boar. What the the amount of carousing from low rolls,
Yeah.
causing my own pain.
I like to think of it as like a meme where you've got a cat trying to, go into battle in full plate and it's not working, and then dogs over on the side just going, bro, that's what happens when a Dex character tries to build strength.
Look, you've heard of 3 kobolds in a trench coat. This is 3 cats and some plate mail, all right?
Okay. But with
Meow,
that,
buddy.
you're sitting here watching giant elk, giant lizard creature, giant elk, giant lizard creature. You look off the side going, giant boar, and it rakes you to the side, dealing 19 points of slashing damage, and it knocks you prone.
Oh, yay.
Hey, Kayla, come on. Remember when Omlik had heavy armor master? That was fun.
3 points of
Reduction every
on
time.
magic damage every single time.
That's fun.
Throughout the entire campaign. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice statistic to know.
That boar is running backwards.
Yeah. So another one's kind of rushing,
Moonwalking into
bucking.
combat.
Not
Yip, yip,
enough
yip.
move, not enough speed to hit you though. Next up is the Rex, and then Yandre, you're on deck. Let's see here.
I'm gonna get eaten by a freaking bunch of boars and a T-Rex.
And I am.
Boars are vicious. You be careful around them.
I know, they're pests.
Okay.
I think
T-Rex
some
is
states and some
gonna-
counties they're killable on sight.
Texas.
I think North Dakota coyotes are a registered pest. But I would more say the pheasant is. I've had like 3 try to dive bomb my truck in the last like 2 weeks.
I think they're out for you.
And then seagulls. Why are there seagulls in North Dakota?
You live an interesting life.
They are everywhere, and there's.
Good news, Kelmac.
Oh,
the
oh.
boar's blocking the pathway, so the Rex can't get
Oh.
to
Yeah.
you.
So yeah, the Rex is doing that stupid thing in
Fucking
video
seagulls.
games where it come up and can't path, and it's like hopping to the side and hopping to the side.
It just steps
yeah,
in place. Just
yeah, it doesn't really have enough movement, unfortunately. I really wanted to Rex out. But Yandre,
say-
you're up.
I guess if the boards were a size smaller, it could just do.
Well, it can move through the squares. The problem is, if it does so, it counts it as difficult terrain, and there's not enough movement for him to end in an unobstructed square.
Yeah, there's no space. It'd have to like go here, but then it's in two people's spaces, and there's no other space for it to go.
Is all you doing okay?
Oh hell yeah! Me and Ellie over here, we'll take care of business.
Get this fucking thing off me!
Did Calmac fall?
Yeah, he looks like he didn't land on his feet this time.
Yeah. Kelmac looks like a rodeo clown who wasn't aware that they had let the bull into the arena and
Trying
just
to
turned
hold the
around
board
and
by
got
like a
smacked.
tusk. Just
Yep, so you guys are watching as this boar is like running and spinning around and trampling him. It's kind of hilarious.
Yo, is that a dinosaur?
a what?
He like, turns a corner and he sees the T-Rex behind the board and stuff. And it's like, let's see here. That was me. But give me a second.
Eric, how do you do the dynamic lighting? Is it Control L?
Select your
yes,
token,
to see-
Control L.
Cool.
Yeah, select the token that you want to see and then you click outside, click away from the token for it to go back.
I'm just seeing who all can see what.
I think everything's pretty visible, except maybe.
For me, it's slightly different.
All right, I will Spirit Guardians.
Ba-ba.
What's the radius on that?
15.
15.
Oof.
I believe that sheds light, does it not?
In my
No, it doesn't.
defense,
Okay.
I rolled a 3 on the strength save, so
Impressive.
the 3 gets me.
But Light Stinger does shed 10 feet of light, just as a heads up.
Is it 10 or 20? I think it's
I
20.
believe it's 10. I thought it was 10.
I don't. You know what? I don't know.
10.
The beacons are lit.
The trigger the hobbits to Isengard, guard.
All right, and then I will use my bonus action to help Kelmac because he looks like he needs it.
The board keeps trying to gore me, and I'm just like, help, yonder, help.
It's got a tusk underneath one of your plates. It's just like spinning you. Ah!
All right, and that will be it for my turn. Movement, action, bonus action. Yep, good to go.
Yeah. So stop this. 4, and then Bull Red, you're on deck, followed by Caleb.
Another boar?
Yep.
Sweet. It's over here. Bebby. Yay!
Yep. Round from the corner of the giant 8. 4 goes buck wild. But it dashed, so that's all it can do. Volred, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck.
Okay, quick. First question, just to confirm, this elk guy has not gone, correct?
Has not acted in combat.
Okay. We had in our chat, we brought up the assassinate rules, so I just wanted to take a minute to go over it.
Mhm.
Assassinate. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't take a turn in the combat yet, and any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So in this case, if I attack, I get advantage, but it wouldn't crit because it's not necessarily surprised, correct?
Correct. It's not surprised.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So I'm going to go ahead, instead of steady aiming as a bonus action, I'm just going to choose Assassinate and get advantage on this roll. And I have a Beast Heart Longbow, which it says when you hit a beast with this weapon, it takes an extra 3d6. So I'm going to start my roll with advantage.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yes!
My
He called assassinate. He was
Hey,
right.
Yes!
I'm telling you, that's exactly it. You have to target a creature that hasn't acted, and then boom!
It works.
It's crits all around.
Technically, you
That's
get a
awesome.
third roll.
But you don't need it.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that.
What's your base damage?
Okay, as we said
52?
last time, it was 52.
So that's
Plus
plus 18. So your base
Yeah.
damage is a 70 right now.
Because that's that extra 3d6, correct? So 70. And then in here, I'm looking at, let's see. What I rolled here is a total damage of 29. I'm not using that 24, right? It's
Correct.
just
It's 29.
plus
Yes,
70.
and then you do 3d6.
Plus
every roll.
3d6.
And you do have to roll an additional 3d6 as it is not counting that in that roll.
Oh, okay, hold on. So that was my question, though. I went from 52 to 70, and I had just said, is that the 3d6 that I get due to the bow?
So remember,
Yes.
we maximize the damage potential on there, so you automatically get
And then I still get it.
correct. You have to roll the 3d6 as well.
Got it. So right now I'm at 99.
Correct.
He's gonna
Four,
break the
okay.
triple digits.
Oh,
Oh,
let's see how far.
God.
12. So 111.
Oh,
Okay.
111.
okay, so let's see. 42 minus 111 is.
I want this thing. I want the arrow to go straight into the back of the head, and literally the antlers just like go and like pop out and hit the sides of the wall. And I want it to like. I mean, really. I mean, that was so cool. Why can't it kill this one right here? Just for fun.
No.
Splash damage.
Okay, but I would
How-
at least want the antler to knock it over, and it will get back up, so it's not prone or anything dumb. But I want it to. I want it to
dramatically
know
hit him a
it.
little bit.
Yeah. So let's do this
You
because basically you're shooting a 50 cal right
I was
now.
gonna say a 50 cal exit wound. Jesus
So
Christ.
you pull it back, and then
Thanos
you
dust.
release. There's a bit of a popping sound as your arrow breaks the speed barrier. You see it fly past the elk. Not sure whether or not you hit. It's moving too fast. But you see all of a sudden as the elk's head shakes, its eyes pop out of its skull. It slips, hits the ground, gets back up again as if it's still alive, and then slowly kind of ragdoll deflates onto the floor. As blood begins to pool out from the head from the actually apparent 50 cal bow wound.
You almost killed it 3 times.
Yes.
Bring that shit back so I can
So,
do it a fourth.
Let's just
Is
put an
there,
X on that.
I have a question real quick. The deity that is like the huntress deity, which god is that?
Gamidi.
Is there like a god that hates Gamidi? Because I really feel like they should be really enjoying what Volrin's doing with his life.
No, I would say that if there would be, it would be the goddess of civilization, which would be Uraka.
Kill those fucking animals.
I don't know. I think Ceranos, if he was alive right now, would be enjoying the hell out of this right now.
To be like, oh, Jason, but
Instant
still.
replay.
I mean, technically, by the way, my piercing damage was only a 4 plus 8, so I could have tried to re-roll it to get another 4. I didn't, but I'm just saying.
Okay, all right.
50 cal elf sniper.
That was beautiful.
Oh, you know what though? On a critical hit, I can roll 1 additional damage die.
That's,
So I
it's
mean,
included in there.
oh yeah, that's right. That part's included, but the re-roll on
Bad
this
rolls.
is not.
Yeah.
Should I move? I feel like I should move a little.
This is-
No.
I feel like
this is the only time-
Just walk around, strut.
Because I get movement and I can do a bonus action and just dash, so I can go like. I'm gonna move here.
Hey,
And I'm
Volred.
gonna move right back.
Bye, Volred.
No,
I see the elephant and then move back.
I am gonna move here so that I can see a little more.
The giant T-Rex that is about to like try to eat me.
Okay, well, yeah, that's my turn.
What a turn.
I agree 100%, Yandere. This
The
man
only
must be
thing that
stopped.
hasn't gone is the elk.
All right, guys, that's it.
And
New
the
rule. Next
elephant.
campaign, assassin rogues are now banned.
Like last campaign, Assassin
Eventually
Rogue
it's just
garbage.
gonna be like champion fighters only.
This campaign,
What do you
Assassin
mean?
Rogues. God dear.
Well, player garbage.
Okay, how about this? Let's have someone who doesn't roll so well play an assassin rogue.
I did.
Oh, I know, and it wasn't banned when you played it.
Yeah, but you banned sharpshooter.
I'm gonna ban Volred.
But I don't want to. I don't want
I
to
can't
ban
have
roll
any
Volred.
fun, which means I'm just gonna play champion fighters from now on.
How
Wait
often
a
do you
second,
roll a
that's what-
19?
that's
Just stay forward.
That's what you always play. This is a break from your usual.
It's not working.
It's fighter, paladin. I'm adding, I'm adding spells. Okay. Anything else, Volred? Maybe some salt in the wound.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Caleb, you're up, and Kelmac, you're on deck.
When does the elephant go?
So,
It already hit
Well,
me.
you
It's
see, elephants have negative initiative bonuses, and when you roll garbage, they end up at the bottom of the initiative.
Well, I don't have an initiative bonus, and I still roll garbage.
There are multiple animals lower than you on the initiative roll.
multiple animals. You hear that? So, Caleb looking at the situation, seeing the 50 cal like hole in the wall over here. Good.
Yeah, that arrow's destroyed.
Um, the big threat over here is going to be this guy. So, Hazel has those 3 over here. She's fine.
I like I have 3. It's just considered okay. Yeah, there, she's fine. It'll take them a week to kill me.
Yeah, we'll take care of these over here first. I'm going to use Bigby's hand on top of T-Rex.
I should just leave. Y'all don't even need me anymore.
No, stay.
Don't say it like that.
That's
What?
just
We
mean.
love you, Aaron.
I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I want Aaron to leave.
Kelmac, you have the worst luck. We should do some praying. I know a god of adventure. He'd really like you. He's kind of a dick.
Which one of my characters are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about mine.
So let's see. This is a large object, and you said, let me
And I'm going to use Clench Fist, and I'm just going to bonk him on the top of the head.
Where are you putting it?
On top of the T-Rex. Yeah. Slap his
But
ass.
is that where you want it?
Essentially.
Okay.
Why is it
And
such
how
a
high
realistic
is it?
hand?
Yeah, we're
How
going.
high?
We're going with the fact that I'm taking Malor's hand off.
How high is it?
How tall is the T-Rex?
15 feet.
20 then.
Hey, it's got
It's
enough
within
energy.
reach of him. But I just want it right above him, and it's going to smack him on the top of the head.
I like how the elk and the T-Rex are the same size.
Oh, I see the 20 now. I was like, oh, well, that's Rex.
Yeah, I added height markers so that way we can keep track of that shit.
All right, so I'm going to use. I don't think I have another spell attacks. So I'm just going to roll D20. What's the total?
Ooh.
20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. That will hit.
$19 points of damage.
19 points. Anything else?
Look at the map. I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration over at Kelback and say, "You got this. I got to back away." And
Hey,
that
Caleb.
ends my turn. Ah! Oh.
I see a monkey. Oh, where'd you go?
Actually, I'm just going to stay up there. But yeah, I'm going to give Kelmac a D6 on anything. And that ends my turn.
Okay. So let's see. Next on the initiative. Kelmac, you're feeling inspired, little trampled, and you're prone on the floor.
And you're getting help.
By Reggie.
So half my movement to stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get all my spells back. We took a long rest. Do. I will draw Valor Heart. And let's just two-hand it against the boar that is currently like using me as a
stomping
rodeo
ground.
barrel.
Yes, yeah. Tap dancing on your armor.
Yeah. 16. I
let's see
only
here,
get to
16
help
will hit.
advantage on my first attack or thingy I do, right?
You have advantage.
Yeah.
For the whole turn or just the
Just
one?
the one.
Just the first.
Okay. Well, there's 19.
That hits.
1d10 plus 6. 6, and I get a d8. 8 plus 6. 14 slashing damage. Or 10 slashing damage. I don't know, some numbers.
Well, the numbers are important, so how much damage was it?
12 slashing, 2 radiant.
Okay.
Second attack on the boar. Meow. 27 to hit.
That's a hit.
15 slashing. 3 radiant.
Okay. Starting. It's looking like it's hurt. You cut into it pretty significantly.
Oh, what can I do?
Fuck you, beast.
Sorry, I'm gonna do a little measuring
Razzle dazzle.
thingamadoo. Ah, dang. Daggum. He just a little too far.
Bonus action.
I mean, you can
I was-
walk up to the T-Rex if you want.
Let's go give it a hug.
Well, no, because then I provoke attack of opportunity from the pole.
Oh, what's up,
He's
Thor?
practically dead.
Yeah, he'll be
You-
stone dead in a moment.
Yeah, but can I even step on this?
Yep.
Is it difficult terrain because it's ice?
Nope. It's just decoration on the floor.
No. Caleb's weird hand thing has a handle on it. But I will go ahead and just.
Handle.
You know what? Does that get me? Does that get me there? That gets me there. Yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just daunting roar. It's within the 10-foot.
Natural 1 on the attack.
Who
It's
Cool beans.
It's still reeling a little bit from the blow you dealt.
So, hurt boar, I need DC 15 wisdom. Full boar, I need DC 15 wisdom. And T-Rex, I need DC 15 wisdom.
I'm gonna scare a T-Rex
Okay,
with a roar.
So
Yeah, dude.
yeah, let's see the old
Maybe.
boar.
Maybe. We'll see.
Got a 14. So that's a fail.
Fear.
So,
Frightened until the end of my next turn. It's next turn? My next turn? I don't use it a lot. End of my next turn.
Yeah, right. The hunt is on.
I am the one who roars.
And then the other boar. 2. So it failed.
Beasts like have at best a straight roll, or a positive.
I
If
think
they're
owls,
eagles and
maybe?
owls, they have
Yeah.
positives.
Or like birds. I think like ravens,
Man,
owls, and
fucking
eagles.
die. Went from a 19 to a 3. So T-Rex fails as well.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I did frighten the T-Rex.
Yep, he
Unfortunately-
literally roared and scared the T-Rex.
Unfortunately, this whole place is made out of ice, so that reverberates pretty loudly.
That's why I
So if
intimidated
people
it.
don't know, if people don't know we're here, they know now. Sorry, I did just get razzle dazzled by a boar, so I'd rather not.
I think the sonic boom from Volred's bow might have done it too.
Yep. Yeah, Volred is a isekai character from another world that got a cheat skill when he arrived. Okay. Anything else?
Move. I used a little bit more 2 attacks
Bonus
and
action.
bonus action. I have my reaction.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Next up, Esau. Let's see how this elephant does.
You have advantage.
Yes, I don't get my trample, unfortunately.
You could run away, then run back towards me if you wanted.
Go charge the.
There's
go
a
charge the
rich,
mage.
there's a rich poacher over there with a mask and a bow. Well, not a mask, the token has a mask, but they don't have a mask. Look, Ellie, we've
Uh,
been through a lot together. I really think we should communicate better.
That's a 22
That
to hit.
hits.
Okay. And that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, stop it. Look, we can talk this out, Ellie. Half.
Okay.
6.
5. Okay.
Pachyderms and my family go way back.
Hey.
There's stuff moving off the map. I know it. Where's it at, though?
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
another boar. I see one.
You guys are just sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear a click, turns done, and you're like, "What moved? What moved?" Like, what happened?
No. There's more of them.
God, let's move. Dead. So, he's all. What you got going on?
Kind of cracked my shoulder a little bit from the getting a rock thrown at me and an elephant nudging me aggressively in a very rude way, I would say. All right.
Called nuzzling.
I don't think it was trying to, but can I take like difficult terrain on this path over here to get to this side of the elephant, or do I need to go all the way around?
You are.
No, you can do. You just have to treat that one square that you're passing through as difficult terrain.
I'll just use 35 feet of movement to get over here.
Okay.
Just pivot around. Like, okay, fine. You face the monkey, and I think it's a bear or a boar. I don't know. It's squealing over there, and I'll face what gets through you, Ellie, and I will hit the hell out of it with a Ranthier from behind as it turns to face me again.
You're gonna smack its ass.
Reckless.
Recklessly smack its ass.
Yeah, 29 to hit. I should be a champion fighter. I roll a lot of 19s.
The fighters are boring.
And if you're a barbarian with it. So 29 to hit. That's 13 after rage damage. Adding Divine Fury for a total of 20 damage. Woo. And during the second attack, I'll drop my shield and pull out my Golden Forge Battle Axe and attack again with a Ranthier. 24 to hit. It should still do it. For
24 hits.
For 14 points of slashing damage. And Golden Forge Battle Axe. How you doing, Ranthier?
Surprisingly well, actually. We seem to be doing pretty good.
I'm having a great time. It's just a lot of back and forth swings. And then it's 9 plus 3 is 12 points of slashing damage with the battle axe. Like, I think they said there was a T-Rex over there. I don't know what that is. And I'll end my turn.
I don't really know either. Okay.
Did you hear that loud pop and then a squeal? That sounded weird.
I mean, technically, no. I converse through telepathy, so I don't really hear things.
It sounded gross.
Sorry. Well, perhaps you should check on it. Perhaps it's one of your friends being crushed.
I'll check. Hey, are any of you guys being crushed?
Not anymore.
See, they said
I'm good.
okay.
Caleb's crushing the giant lizard now.
Lizard.
It's a fucking dinosaur.
What is a dinosaur?
That thing.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Haven't I transformed somebody to a T-Rex?
Yeah, but I have it. I'm over here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
You turned me.
I
into a
literally
giant
can't
creature.
see it over there.
Is my mic doing the? Okay, no, my mic's working. Okay.
Giant ape is gonna go gadoo, 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 jump around on the walls.
Hey, there you are.
Yep, climb on the walls. And as it,
You look like
Kinda-
Caleb, but not like different.
yep, and Caleb's like, what? And then boom, giant ape lands over there. As he's coming down, he's taking his hands and just trying to throw his arms at you to beat you to death.
Save
with
me,
his
Ellie.
Giant monkey head. Not the way they work.
Oh man, you have advantage.
Yes, I know. I almost always have it with you. So that's a 27 to hit with the first attack,
It's
and 22 on the second attack.
that also
So
hits.
let's go ahead. So the first one will be 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half to 11.
Yep, and the second one is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half to 9. Ow! Ellie, you suck. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, that wasn't very kind. Fuck you. It's not easy to be a plus-size woman in today's society.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, I turned into a bear. Wait. Ranthir, are you doing this or I'm just going crazy?
Okay. Let's see here. Next up is Thor, who's pissed, and it's gonna turn
Frightened.
around and lash out at the first thing it can see, which is Yandre.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, that is right. Because, you know, these Thors, they are well known for their wisdom.
Not wise if it's attacking Andre.
Well, you know. That's a 10.
DM, it's a new day. Do I still have my boon?
You still have your boon.
All right. That is 24 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Well, it was going to hit you, but as soon as it started wheeling over, you know, Tia just kind of leapt up over top of you and then brought the spear down on its head and pegged it down to the floor.
Pegged it.
It's Tira.
It's
That's-
cold.
So,
She's
yeah.
feisty.
Oh,
So that or did not get the opportunity.
That's what
Okay,
you get for being
uh,
Kelmac.
I'm trying to, because I've seen something like that before, where like an animal that has tusks or horns gets, like, if a bull catches a cowboy by the vest and just fucking like flings him up and down, is pretty much Kelmac when he got fucking proned.
Oh, it's a pig. Oh, it's a big pig.
Yes. Next up is this other board here, Kelmac. It can't move closer and gets disadvantage on its attacks with feared.
Wisdom.
There's the overlap right here.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
What's the range of that, Yandre?
15 feet.
15 feet. It does
Oh.
touch his. That's
It's
an 11.
just
Yep. 24 points of radiant damage, please.
I'm gonna change the color because it's a little hard to see on the map.
Okay.
It's like a weird
There we
Venn
go.
diagram.
Hey,
Oh, don't make it red.
red.
Hey, change your
Red-
own color. Don't
red
change
is,
genre.
red is bad. Yeah, generally speaking, I have green aura means friendly, red means hostile, and
Green,
then we
yellow,
have that
blue.
yellow Yeah, you can. I usually pick yellow because it does radiant damage, but that's fine.
All
So you that. But it is going to attack you, so it gets a disadvantage on the attack.
yes.
Again.
I do have Valor Heart two-handed, so no shield. So
Well, that doesn't really matter, I guess, that much. I rolled a 9, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a failure. Um, and then it's afraid, so it is going to attempt to flee. It was just trying to, beat the shit out of you while, Okay. All right. I guess moving on then.
Where'd it go? Bye. Opportunity?
Next up. Well, that's what I was waiting for, but
no, don't leave me.
T-Rex,
I'm trying
and
to
then-
use you.
and then Yandra, you're on deck.
15 to hit, or 25 to hit.
That's fine. Roll damage. In the future, though, please pay attention.
8 slashing, 8 radiant.
8 slashing, 8 radiant. So that's 16 total.
Yeah. You say pay attention, but like, you just tried to like. On to the next one.
No, I said that it attacked you and then was moving away from you, and then I left a nice long pause where I was staring expectantly at the screen.
Oh, I must have had a blank out. I didn't hear a pause.
That's fine. All right, now, T-Rex. I mean, you moved closer. Thank you for that. So you are in range.
No, unless it has reach.
It's got
It
reach.
does.
I got hit by the
Pretty
gorilla.
much anything that's bigger than a medium creature is most likely going to have reach of some kind. I think it's going to try and bite you because that's more fun.
It should try to attack me with its non-existent hands.
Gentle head shake.
Man, that's actually shit. That's an 18 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah. He
Okay.
has a shield.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess not so horrible. Then. Let's grab you. That is 37 points of piercing damage as this giant maw clamps onto your torso. And then starts kind of lifting you up and shaking you violently. You are now in the maw of the creature, grappled.
Can
I
challenge the
grapple? While in this grapple, you are restrained.
What a butthead.
Yep, there is. I was actually trying to double check. There is no saving throw for this. I guess because its maw is just so large.
Is there a check at the end of the start of the turn?
Nope. It just says if it's a medium or smaller creature, it's grappled. And then lists an escape DC. So you can take an action to attempt to break the grapple on your turn. But that's it. But it can't attack any creatures while you're in its mouth. Well, it can't bite any other creatures while you're in its mouth. Yep. And so with that, let's just move on. You're up, Yandre.
I'll look over to the other group and be like, "Help us all! I've got to deal with the cat inside the T-Rex's mouth right now."
I'm good. Bad lizard. Bad.
I'm trying to figure out where.
And like going swinging its head, trying to bang Kelmac against the post.
So the red circle is actually its size, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'll go here.
Jesus.
I guess we can say, there is.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I will. Wait, why are you? I was like, why are you moving?
I was just reorienting.
We'll take a swing with Star Killer.
Trying to get you got so many freaking tokens stacked up. Star Killer.
16 to hit.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Is it a Fey?
It is not a Fey. It's just a regular old T-Rex.
That's a lot of numbers there.
So let's see. Well, two of them double up. I need to remove one manually. But 6 plus 8. So 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
And then Kelmec still has the Bardic Inspiration, correct?
He does.
Okay, well then I am not going to use my bonus action to help. I will use my bonus action to help. Let's do Volred. Again, Volred, on your shoulder, you feel like a grasp. As if like somebody was trying to massage you, but they just did not let up.
Hey, Andre, is Starkiller a finesse weapon? Okay.
No.
Okay, I was seeing if he got sneak attack.
No, I don't get sneak attack on him.
Okay. Damn, because he technically is within 5 feet.
Yeah, I know. But that's it.
Okay. Let's see here. Got ourselves another giant boar. They're just kind of running all over the place right now. That's just how they roll, I guess.
Do these certain beasts have dark vision?
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't seem to be having any issue finding you.
They're acclimated. Whose turn is it?
It's
Not
boar's
mine.
turn.
I was waiting because, Eric, you just said less C, so I was making sure you weren't doing anything else.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so I actually got just enough. Four. Kadoo. Boar runs up the stairs.
Wisdom saving throw.
That's true. It would have a saving throw, which is not really what its best. That is a 13.
24 points of radiant damage.
Well, that's what I get for giving me that boon, I guess. Okay. With that, then it's going to try and gore you with its tusk. Ooh. I don't think that's going to hit. That's a 13.
Not at all.
Okay, that did not work. Yep, ran up the stairs. It's slipping, hitting against the walls. As it comes around you, it hits that radiant field. You see, like, Callan slide over behind you and just whack it on top of the head. And it goes, oh, God. Its attack just kind of hits the ground and slides a little bit. You see some ice and stuff fly off as the tusk rakes into the ground. It jumps around, squeak, squeak. And it's pissed, but nothing. Volred, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm going to take the help action and gonna go for the gorilla. Sorry,
You're going
Zal.
to use.
He's going to use the help action that I provided.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm going
okay.
to use the help action on the gorilla.
Yeah. Gorilla's
So I'm gonna
time.
roll at advantage.
Aw.
Does a 27 hit?
27 does hit.
Plus 3d6.
Okay, so correct, but first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my piercer to reroll that 2. Okay, so that's a 7 instead of 2, so I get 5 extra. So right now I'm sitting at 33 total damage, and let me re-roll, or I'm sorry, let me roll those 3d6s.
Yeah.
It's another 7, so that's a total of 40 points.
Okay, 40 points. Oh.
And then I am actually I'm gonna go ahead and move.
Yeah, Caleb, you're kind of sitting there, and Thor goes, and then runs away. He goes, the giant ape just kind of looks back, and it looks at you, Caleb, as you're the only one there he sees.
I'm gonna glare at it. Alright. So it's my turn now?
You got anything else, Volred?
I don't think so. Let me double check. Nope, that's
Okay.
it.
Caleb, you're up. Calmac, you're on deck.
Alright, so Maylor is gonna move right here. And that way
Okay.
you can assess the situation over here. Caleb
Colonel,
to move-
it's not looking very pretty. Your cat friend is, well, he's being eaten.
What?
We're
And I'm
going
screaming
to-
in pain, like grabbing the T-Rex, trying to free myself.
Let's just flip it.
Listen.
I've got it!
Legs.
I've got it! It's fine! It's fine! I got it!
And like Bigby's hand is just in there smacking the thing on the shoulder, trying to get it to spit it out.
I can feel its teeth in my spine.
So, judging by the situation, Zal has this mostly handled.
I'm good.
I mean,
So, Maylor is going to cast Vitriolic Sphere.
oh dear God.
Right here. Just so you know. So it's gonna hit all 4 of them.
Okay.
All of these things turn to ice, right? At some point, like they looked like they were frozen in ice, or no?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do it normally. Acid.
And what's the
And-
save?
Dex 16.
Okay. Let's do the boars first. this boy here right up next to Yandere. 16. That is a 5, which is a failure. What's the damage?
26.
26. Okay. That boar suddenly gets sprayed with acid and then liquefies. And then we'll go around, so that boar down there. That one rolled a 14.
26.
Fail. 16 DC.
So another
Okay.
26.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. And that one also got splashed with acid and then melted. And then this other boar running around up here, that's an 11. So that's another 24, I assume.
26.
26.
24 points of radiant damage. Are you talking about like? Oh, you're talking about a save. This is something I missed. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Vitriolic Sphere did it to all 4 of those guys.
That one gets hit by a whole bunch of acid and mostly melts. But it's still alive.
And then at the end of his next turn, he takes
13.
Star Killer's not going to get any of these kills.
Well, they're not Fey. He needs to suck it up.
Not looking like it. Okay. Then let's see. T-Rex.
Star Wounder.
Yeah, he's hurt.
That is a 17.
Oh.
He succeeds, so he takes half damage, which is 26 to 13.
13.
You dealt 91
13.
points. Congratulations, Cal.
It got a little splash of acid on it, and it seems a bit perturbed, but it's definitely enjoying its snack.
And then I'm going to bonk him in the head with my Bigby's hand. That is a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Why is there a Caleb next to the gorilla?
11 points of damage.
He feels safe there. I don't know why.
Okay.
11 points of damage, and that.
Yep, I got you. Anything else, Caleb?
No, Caleb was assessing the situation on both sides and decided more stuff needed to be done over here.
What?
Yes, that is what they're.
This gorilla is going to maul you to death. Why are you here, Caleb?
Caleb? It's like, I thought we handled this problem of you walking into monsters.
You saw this. This wasn't even hidden.
All right. Kelmac, you are up.
Ellie and I are going to have a big conversation with you in just a moment.
Looking rough. You're currently in the maw of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Is it an opposed grapple check, or is
It's
it
a
a DC? DC strength check or DC athletics check?
So it says grapple, and normally to break a grapple is athletics or acrobatics, but normally you have to take an action or one of your attack actions to do so.
Well, if I can take an attack action, right?
Yeah.
Can I take an attack action, or do you want the whole action?
I'll say either way.
Yeah, I'll athletics.
Okay.
Bonk. 20.
20 is a pass.
Okay, just to try
So
to
you're kind of
pry its mouth open.
Yeah, you kind of like wedge your knee in there, which lets you kind of shift. And Yandere, you watch as he slowly pushes open the mouth and then kind of like tries to me out of the mouth and then let go as it kind of falls, landing on all 2s. You got that cat-like reflexes, so you're not
Yep.
prone.
I forget. Can we can interrupt attack actions for a bonus action?
No.
No? Okay. Then, it makes no difference.
You can move,
Then I will...
but you can't use a bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay. We can interrupt an attack action efficiency with a move action, but not a bonus action. Okay. Attack. Valhart.
Okay.
When does that... Hold
So
on.
starting
When does
your
that
turn.
ping... Started my turn? Okay, so I would have gotten
Temporary hit points.
temporary hit points. 1d6.
12.
6.
Yeah!
Max. It is a 1d6.
Double it.
So attack action.
Had to put that in the game because you always end up seeming to take the most damage.
Well, that's a 2 on the die, plus 10, 12, so I'll use my Bardic.
Okay.
Or does a 12 hit?
Are you using your Byrick?
What?
You have to use it before you know the situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Are you leaving at 12 or are you adding?
No, I'll add my Bardic, which was a 6, so 18.
Okay, 18 will hit.
Okay. And roll these two. 14 slashing. 8 radiant.
14 slashing. 8 radiant.
Nice.
8
So what's the
radiant.
total?
22.
These guys. Sorry, you said 22?
22.
Okay. Yeah, these guys don't have like any special shit. So,
Thingamadoos.
like,
Fighting a zoo
apparently-
Well, you said it mattered.
to fuck with you.
No, I said numbers matter because you just said I rolled some number. Like, no,
Which
no,
one?
no. Some number doesn't. I'm like, I need a number.
I will Shield of Faith myself, bonus action, plus 2 AC.
Okay.
So it's a 20. I don't want to move out of range of this thing because it will eat me again. So I will just stand my ground, like a true warrior should.
Yeah. Shoot anyone that comes to the front door.
Facing
Oh.
adversity head on.
Get all that Kleos.
Caleb, I think something's going on over there.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit over there.
Ellie, the elephant, is going to turn around and be not pleased that you're talking to someone other than her. Because she's a jealous bitch.
She's a silent communicator.
She's going to show her affection by stomping on you.
Advantage.
Yeah. That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
That is garbage. 19 bludgeoning damage.
That's not garbage for other people. Half to 9.
You're right. There are people in your party that can't do 19 points on this.
Having a
attack, so-
conversation with Caleb. Caleb, stop it. We're talking here.
Yeah.
This door here.
This bitch.
There was a boar over here. I think it left me and went to you guys.
It
Yes,
did, and then
Like,
it got absolutely decimated.
It's like, I don't want none of that. It gets acid damage at the start of its turn.
Well,
Oh,
30 points of damage.
Well, it goes that direction.
Then melts.
And it just melts.
Yep, and then melts.
Gross.
That's okay because it wasn't going to get to do anything.
Anyway. I didn't like that boar anyway.
Coward.
But the knocking prone is why boars are dangerous. In real life.
Not if you have a gun.
Got guns.
I was about to say, I mean, it better be a big gun.
Man, it'd be real funny if this gorilla just attacks Caleb 3 times and crits him twice and takes him completely out of the fight.
Oh,
I
if
would
only.
laugh.
Okay.
Hits him 3 times, crits twice,
Isal,
knocks him into death
up?
roll
You
save,
are up.
Yo!
makes him automatically fail 2,
Ellie, you need to
fails his
calm
last
down.
one.
Caleb, let me help you by taking care of the problem that I have right over here. Push. I just shoved Ellie's foot back again to try to stop me, and I.
Hey, yo, what is that, yo?
Right there.
You can't see it.
Let me take care of this thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
28 to hit for 13 plus 11 for a total of 13 plus 11 is 24 points of damage.
Okay. How would you like to end your relationship with Ellie?
Just cut like the back of the tendons on the front legs. It just falls forward and the head hits the wall and knocks itself unconscious. And then now it's just bleeding out. And I'm like, all right, Ellie's sleeping.
You know, normally people don't break up with their SOs through domestic violence. Just saying. But
You have never
yeah.
owned an elephant. You don't know how we communicate.
I've given you an elephant, though.
Okay, now on to this monk. Caleb, what's the best way to fight a giant monkey?
By turning into a giant monkey.
That sounds like a lot of work. What if I just hit it really hard? Like this?
Do that.
Does 17 hit it?
17 will hit the monkey.
Yay! For 12 points of slashing damage, and now for the Golden Forge Battle Axe. Also coming in here, swinging big damage. Natural 20! You know, sometimes it just happens.
Hurry up, I want to attack Calum.
For max damage, across the board. Alright, cool, that's never happened before. 8 plus 8 is 16. I think I can just, this is all max then, yeah. I'm just going to count this 15 here plus 8. Really? That's all my critical is? I forgot how much it sucks to be a barbarian. 18 points of total damage.
Okay.
And was anyone who? I guess I can't see anything that I can't see. I really need to draw the attention of this thing, so I'm gonna shift over here to try to just focus on me and not on Caleb, because I didn't kill it. So that's it for me.
Okay. That's fine. He has 2 fists. First one's going to swing out towards Caleb.
No, don't hit Caleb.
That is a 26 to hit.
That's against a wolf.
That is.
And Caleb, you are going to take a whopping 24 points of bludgeoning damage to the face.
Yeah.
And then backhand Izal.
You have advantage.
Natural 20. Okay.
Yay.
I've been waiting for one. Oh, fucking.
No, never mind.
Oh, okay. Don't help me. Saving that counter spell for the mage monkey. Okay.
And so you take 52 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Half to 26, but that's still rude. I almost got.
You're still in triple digits.
I know,
That
but
doesn't
that's
even drop you
point.
below half your health.
This is what I'm meant for. This is what I do. You take a critical. Now you're complaining.
I
Shut the
love
hell
it.
up.
I feel great. This is amazing. Like, ow, rude. The audacity. Sir,
The point is you're over there complaining just to help highlight how much better you are
I'm
than
just
him.
fighting some things over. I'm going through a lot of internal struggle right now, Caleb. If you could just understand that. Also, it's a concentration check against your hand because you took
Okay.
damage. Just reminding you.
Over 10.
You should be fine.
20 total.
Ooh,
18 plus 2.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. All right.
you're great.
Let's see. Next up is the T-Rex. Oh, let's see what's going on here.
Wisdom saving.
No longer frightened.
Wisdom saving throw.
Got it. All right. 26, 28,
24.
24. It's like, at a certain point, this just gets ridiculous. Okay. T-Rex definitely does not like you. So, Nam Yandre.
How much damage do you take?
19. You couldn't give me a 20. That's a 29 to hit.
Oh,
That'll hit.
Yeah, I just wish I. Yuck.
Caleb, how much damage did you take?
24.
24. Okay.
DC 12.
That is 40 points of piercing damage, Yandre.
Oh, 10.
And you are now stuck in the T-Rex's mouth.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think I can save the
It's a
con save for
DC
that.
20. You could.
Nah.
Keep close.
Okay. And then he's going to whip out with a tail against Kelvin. And that is going to be a 21 to hit.
See, I up my AC, and it's just like, better rolls.
That's funny.
That can happen. That can definitely happen.
Or the DM could just say no rolls and always hit you.
Get those saves. Well, that's
could
against
do that.
Olmec. I rolled a 31 to hit you.
That is a 20. That's 24 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Kelmac.
Oh.
I don't look so great.
No, you do not, because you were already bloodied earlier.
Yep.
You're not battered. Yeah,
What's
but
battered?
It's about to be
A
fried.
quarter?
below 25. Yeah, if we're using the 4E parlance, it's when you're 25% or below.
When you're
You'll
unconscious,
actually
you're
know
fried.
because, because on D&D Beyond, it'll actually let me know because it's just red text if you're bloodied, and when you drop under 25%, it's dark red text. So, yeah. All right.
Not too far.
Let's see. T-Rex is pretty happy with this. He's getting a meal. Yandre, you're in a T-Rex's mouth. We're interested to know how you feel about that, what you want to do.
Well, how does the T-Rex look?
And then
Battered.
Volred, you're on deck. The T-Rex does look battered. You're starting to feel like there's a lot of blood mixed in with his saliva,
Mixing some
and there were lots of cuts on the outside.
You are trained technically, so I don't know how that interferes with spellcasting.
Doesn't do anything.
Not for spellcasting,
Except for attack rolls.
which is
Not even for somatic components.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws. and you have 0 movement.
I'm curious how good this con save would be for this person.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Chunky.
So probably pretty good, huh?
Deb's always like chunky Campbell soup over there.
Funky lizard.
I don't know. Ask Kelmac how hardy he was when he was one. As you're flailing in the mouth. Ah.
There's a lot of neck muscle.
Very tiny arms.
I think we still go for it though.
It's full send.
Do it.
Pull it.
Word of Radiance. Need a con save.
Okay. Let's see. On save this thing. It's its second best save. So let's see.
Oh.
Besides, it's charisma.
13.
Oh my shit.
Wow.
So it will take, was 18 plus 8, 26. 26 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 26 points.
Yep.
Anything else?
He's still up. That's annoying.
He's still up. He's lisping a little bit. He's looking like Grandpa Dinosaur.
Just insulting the T-Rex, emitting radiant damage as you're yelling at it. Let me go.
Let's see. Kelmac looks like he's pretty hurt, but he's going to get a turn before the T-Rex does, right?
Yeah.
We will help Kelmac. And with that, I'll leave. Ooh! Kelmac, would you be okay if I don't help you?
Yeah, it's fine. I have 2 attacks.
Okay, I'm going to face step. And so I will face step away. To there.
Good.
Oh, I didn't turn that aura off, but so I face step out, but I do need a dexterity saving throw from them.
This is the spicy one.
Yep.
Okay, so just to be sure, you need a dex saving throw from the T-Rex?
That's correct.
Okay. That is not one of its better saves. 3. God, I cannot pass any fucking saves tonight! Ugh.
Feel my pain.
It takes 2 points of fire
Fuck
damage.
you. The difference between you and me, Kelmac, is I can cheat.
It takes
but
2
you
points of
choose
fire.
not to.
That's
That's
2
it. How much did it do again?
2.
It's a d6 plus 1 fire damage.
And that sucks.
We need to change that shit to radiant.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, Yandre?
No, that should be it.
Okay, Volred, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck.
You know what? I'm going to just try to take care of this T-Rex problem. Just finish this.
Okay.
So,
You want more over damage.
no,
I
I just
swear
want
to God, if you roll a fucking crit. Oh, okay.
Does 25 hit though?
Yeah, I'd say it does.
Oh, bummer. So my Pierce was a 3, so I'm going to re-roll that to try to get better. Okay, so I got a 7.
It's plus 4, so 25.
Yep, so 25, and let me roll my 3d6.
Okay.
For my beast. So 13. So that was, you said it was 26.
25, so it's
Plus
38.
Sorry, thank you. 38 points.
Okay. How would you like to end the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I want to just, I look at Kelmac, and I look at the T-Rex, and then I look at Kelmac, and then I look at the T-Rex, and I pull my bow up, and I said, "Get away from her, you bitch!" And I fire my arrow.
Did you just
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay, so rather unceremonious.
I saved my friend.
He's not your friend. Okay. All right. Well, that's gone. Caleb, you're up. Calmac, you're on deck.
Alrighty then.
Slap hands.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of this gorilla.
Open hand. Man, that's some
What
mad
the 5 fingers
disrespect.
say to the face? Smack, slap.
16.
16 hits.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
Because the most damage Caleb's done in a single combat.
Well, yeah, he's having something else do the damage.
Oh, I'm still doing it.
I mean,
Are you really though?
Because
Because that's a
Maelor.
Maelor.
Let me go back here.
Semantics, you fuckers.
Is
All
it
right.
though?
So,
Why don't you leave it starting square, Caleb? Why don't you just take a couple steps away?
oh, I could. I really could. But I would rather
Lightning bolt.
instead cast Blight. Constitution saving throw. See what you got.
That's a 15.
Oh, yes. 16 Constitution saving throw. So,
Monkey.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Winton.
one of the dice glitch. Give me a moment. 53 points of damage.
Did somebody say peanut butter?
53 points of damage. He is looking really rough.
Ah, Caleb, knock it off. That almost hit me.
We shall see. And now I am flanking, so that is all gets +1.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we get that far. Anything else, Caleb?
That ends my turn.
Okay.
Yes,
Kelmac,
Get over
you
here.
are up.
I see the snaky snake.
So many dead
I'm
bodies.
not feeling so great, but if I'm not feeling great and I see Caleb next to the gorilla. I'm sorry. I just remembered a TikTok from another D&D group that I saw a long time ago. I'm sorry. I'm having a fit.
Okay.
So, are you going to move?
Yes.
Okay.
But in moving, I will also cast Guiding Bolt because I'm a big lame-o.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
15 will hit.
Okay. Meh, I don't want to roll 4. Oh, I should have rolled 4. 11
11 points.
points of radiant.
Okay, it's still up, but
Hmm.
by a thread.
Yeah, I'll finish and just get right there. So right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 40.
I just saw an X show up on Yandere. I was like, what the fuck just happened? He died.
I'm trying to turn off this damn aura.
I'll give you a second.
Reduce it to 0.
Can I move Malor or too late for that?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, I was just gonna have him move further south so that you can see.
Okay. Let's see. If
Oh wait, he
that-
doesn't have dark vision. Never mind, fuck that. I'm over here.
Hang out with your hand. Is it whose turn is it? Did Eric DC?
I think so.
Nice.
We shall win.
We win the
Okay,
encounter.
everyone try to match his expression.
Oh, he's turning the other way. Okay. Well, should look at the stream HQ here and see what happened.
Yeah, no, my friends. Hey guys, sorry for that. We had to do a quick show on the Black Tower OnlyFans, but we're back now.
Well, now we gotta
so
make one.
no, please don't.
We're all bottoms.
We all
Tasteful
got
moods.
way too much. Anyway, so yes,
Just too
sorry.
much. Just too
We
much.
were in combat. Kelmac was rushing up to a giant ape, and then you're done. So we got based on my notes, these all needs to get eaten by a snake. That's where I'm at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, this thing's attack is not that great, so
You'll never get past my 19 armor class with advantage.
okay. Actually, I mean, I have to roll okay to do that. So Izal, you kind of glance off to your left, and you've been seeing that snake creepy. You see it reach its head back and then lurch out, and it does that thing where the snake like makes itself airborne and is trying to attack you there.
Like, oh, it'll never
A
reach
very
me from
big
there.
snake.
Oh shit, it can reach me from there.
Ooh, that is 19 to hit.
Ah, just hits me. Boo.
Just hits you. So it goes.
Ah!
Uh,
Oh,
as that happens, it reaches its like mouth, grabs around you, and quickly spirals you around. To start kind of crushing you. Ooh, and max damage too. I like that. That is 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. Make this for you.
Snake! Snake! Big snake!
Yeah, I think it only gets the one attack. Let's see. All of these guys are dead. So Izal, it's actually your turn.
Oh
I
man.
guess the question is, there's no point in me putting the restrained emblem on your thing because oh god.
Well, am I restrained?
Well, you are restrained at this moment, but
Okay.
knowing you, you won't be for long.
It will be a straight roll. Because I am not going to break free. I am just going to attack it with a rapier. Right there. Stab it in its jejunum.
I'm so glad right now that I'm already dead. Because getting eaten by a snake is not my favorite idea.
Woo, 22.
42. Which will
Can you
hit.
imagine getting, as a sentient sword, getting eaten by an animal that like can just sort of keep it in its gullet?
Give it time, Kelmac. It'll happen. I have a
Yeah.
busy day. 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 9 points for 20 points of slashing damage.
20 points of slashing damage.
Lego. Let go of me. Swing again. Come on. Well, that's not very good. That was an 11 to hit. That's a 1. I missed.
11D.
Right
On the
there.
plus side, with an 11, you just missed, which means you only need to not roll a 1 in order to hit this thing.
Right there. Are you getting seasick around there? What's going on? You take a
No,
break.
thankfully I don't really have a sense there either. But I would be, if you say miss this match, and I get swallowed, and everyone dies, does this thing just go back on a pedestal? Am I going to be stuck here in a stomach for the rest of eternity?
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a way to have... I'm not going to die from getting eaten by a snake. I'm more likely to be indigestion for it. Hold on. I brace it up like against the back while I'm... Things like, I need some leverage here. So just hold on to here, and while I just swing with axe. Yeah, here we go. 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For, to say 8 plus 3 is 11 points of slashing damage. Thank you.
11 points of slashing damage.
Hey guys, there's a big snake over here. I have it right where I want him.
Okay, anything else?
I'm good. I'll just run away. No? Okay, I'll just stay here. I'll hug him closely. Or her.
It
I
seems
don't
like
know.
the snake has you surrounded.
I'm in a target-rich environment right now. You couldn't possibly escape my grasp. If you wanted to do something, though, you could. And that's it for me.
Okay. See, next up is the 8. It's still seeing some guys walk up on it. It does not like that very much. So it's gonna do some double fisting.
It could have advantage against me,
You
though.
really gotta prepare for that.
Yeah.
You can't
Let's
just
see.
hop right to it.
At least put some gloves on.
Callum. That is 19 to hit.
Field.
Okay. Second fist is going to go to Kelmac. Oh, that's donkey dick. It's a 14, which I know misses.
Hot dog.
That was no cheers. All right, Yandre, you're up. Fall Red, you're on deck. I mean, we'll see if we make it to your turn, but who knows?
There's still a big snake too.
That's true. It is true.
I got him.
All right, we're gonna swing at the monkey.
Your advantage.
That's true.
It's 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
All right, 4 plus 8 is 12. Plus 15. 15 points of damage.
Okay. How would you like to best Caplum's evil twin?
I'm gonna take Star Killer out and be like, all right, Star Killer, here's your chance. And he's gonna jump in the air and just slash down the front of the face of the monkey. And not just right down the middle, and then land down on the ground and just be like, oh, man, is this the lifeblood thing you were talking about?
And then you just see the blood slowly seep into the sword.
That's a little creepy.
Well, it is the price you must pay.
All right, well, consider the MTA fee paid then.
Okay.
And then just kind of sits there and he will help Izal.
Did you just make a North Terza Tollway Association joke?
Yeah.
I've heard some people go into debt pretty heavily with them.
Well, yeah, that's why I said my fee's been paid.
I paid off earlier, doubles. Just get
I
slammed
hear if
against
you
the
call
wall.
them, they'll give you a good deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Or forget
Bullred,
about it
you
and
are
move out of
up.
state.
Bullred, you're up. Calum, you might be after him.
I assume the 29 hits.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my piercing damage and roll my 3d6s. Uh, 35 plus 8 is 42.
43.
42, 43.
43.
Okay. How would you like to end the giant snake that is eating your friend?
You know, just like just a headshot. You know, nothing too crazy. Like, it's been a long battle. We're a little tired. Some of us are a little low on health. We don't want to be too flashy here. You know, maybe just like a slight sort of like, you know, release the arrow and just kind of like hold the pose for just like a second longer than like you would assume someone would. Not too long where it's obvious grandstanding, but like enough to like make the point and like have everyone in the party kind of notice, but then nonchalantly kind of just like, you know, putting the bow down. So nothing crazy, nothing too complicated. We don't want to overdo this. So yeah.
You're just kind of like doing your own slow-mo. Okay. So,
In his head, he
Full
looks
red.
really cool.
full red vision.
And
You
there's
release the arrow.
explosions from the background, and a magic pair of sunglasses pops
And a
onto
unicorn
my
flying
face,
through the sky.
and I just slowly walk away from the flames.
Okay. Izal, you're sitting here fighting, wrestling this giant snake, and then all of a sudden you just feel the pressure on your jaw relax, and then just the weight of the snake is bearing down on you.
And now you feel like you're being cuddled by slime.
Kind of.
Did I get him? Oh, nope. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Bigby's hand to pick her up.
Bigby's hand. Bigby's
rock his
slimy
ball.
hand now.
Beside the snake.
Where do you get slimy from?
Well,
Snakes aren't
I don't know
slimy.
why I said slimy. I don't know why I said slimy.
That's the blood, though. That's a lot of blood on here.
That's fair.
Does anybody else find it weird that it was literally just a bunch of animals?
We fought
They
a
weren't even dead though.
I mean, I'm sure there's some magic they use to preserve them and keep them here.
Didn't
why?
Didn't someone tell us that Queen Mab had a museum of sorts of various artifacts, and could this be like a collection of kills that were impressive?
You think this is the artifacts?
I'm gonna go sit down for a minute.
We fucked up their zoo.
Well, maybe not the artifacts, but
Petting zoo.
if it was a museum, this could have been one of the one of the features. Maybe the artifacts are in a room close by.
Maybe so. We should probably, looking over at Kelbeck, I'm just like, probably need to take just a small break.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Hey Ellie, how you doing? Oh, the blight got her. Oh.
Who the hell is Ellie?
That the Ellie the elephant.
You named the elephant?
We were having a great conversation until the monkeys showed up.
But y'all were fighting.
What? No.
Y'all- The elephant was trying to kill you.
We were tussling back and forth. It was all fun and games.
Is this what you consider flirting? Is this like the scamping stuff that you do, and this is how you like meet your mates and stuff?
No. Pretty sure I just wrote a letter of one for Frigga.
Okay, whatever.
I thought this elephant might have been trying to kill me.
Caleb is gonna try and tend to Calmax's wounds, and he's gonna say, "I think we should take a short rest, at least."
Yes,
Then
I
he-
just said.
in the hallway.
I just said that.
Yes, and I'm clarifying whether we're doing it here or outside of this room, in the entryway.
Other than Yandere, does anyone else know what it feels like to have a giant lizard's tooth scrape against your spine?
Pretty sure the green dragon tried to bite me, but he wasn't very
No.
good at it.
There were no cracks or anything. You were fine. I didn't hear anything splitting.
A snake's a lizard, right?
To a reptile.
Came very close to it biting me, but then it died.
Oh yeah. Hey, Volred. You killed that thing.
Yeah.
Like one shot. Like I heard the bang on against the wall. Like that was your arrow?
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
that sounded like black powder.
Is that the kind you snort?
I don't recommend it.
No, it's things they put in dynamite.
That's
Mm.
nitroglycerin. That's different.
Is that glycine?
It's neosporin.
The cold floor feels good.
Ooh. What the hell happened to you, Calmac?
I almost got eaten.
Well,
What?
you're not the only one, but what the fuck, dude?
No. Big noodle. Point at the snake. I'm just gonna point back behind. There's a big lizard.
I don't believe. I walk over there. Oh, y'all got the cool one. I had to fight an elephant and a monkey.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have
Don't
to
forget
fend
the
off
snake.
fucking
Snake.
the elk. But I mean, Volred fucking took that thing.
What elk?
Oh yeah, it's the thing that doesn't have a head over there.
I see some hoofs.
The thing that looks like it should belong to a deer, but
I have
ew.
part of an antler over here.
Do you have a vendetta against like elk-like creatures? Because I heard the ADAC thing was like a big thing for you too.
This was an elk?
Elk
Was.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus. That
Exactly.
God is not gonna like you.
How else am I supposed to react to a monster attacking us?
Did you do this to the lizard one?
Probably.
That still got a head. That one's
Do you mean the snake one or the T-Rex one?
the T-Rex one. That's still notifiably a giant T-Rex. What the hell do you have
Well,
against
yes.
hoofed creatures?
I did kill the lizard beast, and it died. No big deal. Some
We're
monsters
doing
just explode better than others.
we're doing all of this while we're attempting to take a short rest. DM. Just want to
And
make sure.
I'm using Song of Rest to help Kelmec get a D6 for their healing.
Per hit die.
What am I
Yeah.
missing?
I'm going to channel divinity to get a spell slot back.
Caleb, what's this pile of goo over here? And this other
Piles.
pile of goo.
I may have melted a couple things.
Ew. Ooh, a tusk. Was this a pig?
Oh yeah, that one. Talon got. Tira got that one over there.
Ooh. Y'all's side was way cooler than mine.
Yeah, that's why I kept telling you not to worry about it. You kept being like, "Well, there's probably people over there." Well, maybe you should have worried about it a little bit.
Oh, I
because
was
Kelmec looks
y'all
pretty
had the
hurt.
cooler side though. I wanted on your side.
You got the three big things over there. You had the monkey, you had the elephant, and you had the snake. And I'm pretty sure one of these boars that came over to our side came from your side, so you probably scared the piss out of it.
Ah, bastard. Was it the melted one?
Yeah. Well, no, that's the one that Callan got. The melted one was another one that was trying to run away because he did a little kitty roar. What do you
Yeah.
call it?
I did see them scoot back a bit. So
It was
heard
effective. It was effective for real.
I knew it was you, so I wasn't afraid. But I definitely heard it.
All right, I'm going. Do we get our short rest, DM, or?
I fucked up this person's zoo.
Yes, you guys are able to complete your short rest.
I only rolled one. That's annoying.
I'm gonna do this the easy way. 4d12. There you go.
You also get D6s.
And a d6. Hey, there we go.
Wouldn't it have been nice to be a Mora Dune dwarf so that you could roll all of your short rest dice at advantage?
Nah, because I have a +5 constitution, so I add 20 to that. So I'm good. 43 plus 5 is 48. Man, I'm still not at
I
full
rolled-
HP.
I rolled
Try.
all of mine. Like I rolled ones and twos on each mother.
Volred's looking around at people tending to their wounds like, y'all got damaged?
Got me there.
I mean, being frontline is. It happens.
I technically wasn't bloodied, but I was a little sore.
Eagle, I don't know what you're made out of, but it's tougher stuff than me.
Divine bloodline.
All right.
What I'm saying is you're not all natural.
I'm natural. Natural divinity. You ever fall off a cliff and survive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
slowly.
Did we ever figure out what that door closing sound was?
Mm.
Well, besides it being a door closing, but like which door it was?
It was the door you guys came in through.
Was that like a trigger, you think?
I mean, things didn't start moving until after the door closed.
And then they stopped moving shortly after.
Well, yeah, I think we had something to do with that.
Yep. Magic.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Did the door open back up after they all
Nope.
died?
Nope. And just kind of taking another look. Once the door shuts, the seams are perfect. If you didn't know there was a door there, you probably wouldn't ever find it.
I would like to
Yeah.
go to where the seams were and take out the battle axe and carve out in dwarven runes There's a door here with my adamantine
Yeah.
axe.
Okay, easy enough to do.
There.
He's always here.
Axe marks the spot.
I'm looking for another exit, DM.
You find two others. There was the one that Izal had mentioned. And then just beyond that, in what would be like the south portion of this area, there is another hallway that departs.
Upon that, I would walk back and be like, "Hey, so to the south, well, I would imagine it's the south, or at least that direction. There's another hallway."
I'll just
Come
I'll
on.
just lift myself off the stairs and just
I help Kelvin up. Kelvin, come here.
Mm.
I pull out a potion. I hand it over to you. Drink this if you find yourself in a difficult situation and you need to breathe a bunch of fire at someone. I hand
Okay.
you over my potion of fire breathing. Those aren't cheap though, so don't like this would be a cool party trick kind of thing. Unless you get real drunk, you can buy another one.
Potion of fire breath. Well, thank you, Izal. I will try to put it to good use.
Rotisserie.
All right. Well, if we're not doing anything else, I'm gonna head down this hallway. Y'all coming with or not?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna put Valor hard away and get walking.
Okay, which hallway are you guys going down?
Going to the one down the south. I know that it's all mentioned another doorway, but another pathway, but this looks like an open hallway.
Okay. All right. So, as you depart through the south hallway, this one starts to curve around a little bit, and it's kind of broken up into little sections by like these kind of archways that kind of break the hallway up. And then after about a couple hundred feet, you notice that there are these tiny rooms that start appearing on either side of the hallway, as well as some recessed areas where it looks like there are cabinets and shelves and display cases and such filled with a variety of items, all of which have the items proudly on display with kind of a sheet of what almost kind of looks like leaded glass, like it's uneven, that prevents any actual handling of the objects. But you guys start to come in what looks like a display hallway. Okay, I heard feedback, which usually means someone turned it. Okay, in this particular hallway, you notice what appears to be a collection of Fey type objects. You notice looking like a large amber stone that seems to have like a flickering flame on the inside of it. You see a crown woven from living blossoms. You see a rather vicious looking glaive that seems to have a gemstone in it that glows like the sun. You see a vial of sand that seems to always be falling and then falling upwards and then back downwards. You see a chime, coat, moving on. Then you enter kind of a wider room where it is packed with items and display cases and such. The light in here is actually relatively bright, as it looks like there are like ice crystals that seem to spread out from the wall and along the ceiling, which illuminates bright light into this room. The floor beneath you seems to be permanently encrusted with like an inch layer of snow that you that feels a little soft on your feet. Um, and yeah, so it's just this very large room of items. You do notice a large kind of arched door on the opposite side. Um, as you're kind of looking around, you do see a female looking vaguely Eladrin that seems to be kind of moving around, making notes on the objects, marking stuff off, and is not really paying much any attention to you at this moment.
DM, before we moved into this other room, do any of the other items that were in that first area look familiar to Yandere? Any significance to any archfey that either came from the Autumn Court or any members of the Sentinels that may have fallen?
Let's take a look here. Roll me a history check. Well,
I know. I just don't have good rolls for those. 14.
Most of the items, you don't. There are 2 items that actually look relatively familiar with you because of their iconography. The first is that large ember with the flame inside. You recall a story about many ages ago in the realm of Autumn. Someone sealing away a piece of balefire, which is like a last bonfire of autumn, kind of before the winter starts, and kind of sealed that away and encased it in amber. It was apparently a gift from an archfey of the Winter Court a long time ago. It was known as Autumn's Last Ember. This appears to be perhaps that item. And you recall it being capable of summoning large conflagrations of fire. Another thing that you recognize is a small ornate hand mirror adorned with moonstones in silver. That it seems to bear markings of the Moonlit Grove. And you vaguely recall the Moonlit Grove stories about a particular mirror they have, though you do not recall what it does. But you also see a pendant that appears to have been fashioned from a shard from a fallen star, having actually seen pieces of which up close you can definitely tell. The pendant itself doesn't mean anything to you, but it's very clear where the star came from to make the pendant.
Question.
Mhm.
I don't think he would really know of any of these being if they're all from Pharaoh. But would any of those objects have any significance in the Prime that I may know?
That you might know. I mean, you're allowed to roll a history check.
I would do that. 21.
21. No, nothing really on the list seems to match any of your recollection of anything from the prime material.
Well, and I will keep an eye out, seeing if there's anything that I might recognize going throughout this.
Okay.
So would I assume this is the treasure room?
That appears to be a treasure room.
Oh, well, would I be under the assumption that we're in the vault? Just one of the many facets of the vault.
Yes, you would assume that you're in the vault. You just went from one area, and this appears to be a different area.
All right. Sorry, Loretta, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, nope.
Oh, okay. So the secondary room that we're in, does it appear that there are other rooms leading from this place? We know that the direction that we came back is where like the sealed balefire is and stuff like that. But where do we see moving from
Yes,
this?
there is a door on the room opposite you.
And I don't see the head of Ceranos in this location.
No. You see lots of items also in display cases, and some Eladrin-like woman who appears to be taking inventory.
Okay. I'm gonna assassinate that bitch.
Okay.
Do I? Before we do anything,
Shoot him.
Well, I mean, he's already claimed.
he's saying that, but like in looking at this person, do I have any potential knowledge of who this individual may be? If it's like an archfey that was in charge of the vault, or anything that would be close to Queen Mab in my research?
I can tell you, no, you wouldn't know anything about this. But from what you do know of the Feywild in general, you can sense a difference in power between you and this creature.
Can I actually cash in one of my questions?
Sure.
Can I have knowledge of anybody who would be protecting Ice Crown under Queen Mab's steed? So we know that Queen Mab does like a bunch of stuff. She doesn't spend a lot of time there based off our research. So a lot of the time she leaves a lot of her leaves her understudies and things like that. Can I gain any information or knowledge on people who are of importance in the Ice Crown that may be potentially here when she's gone?
DSL.
Yes. You're going to get some base information, but if you wouldn't mind, right quick, just rolling me a d20 for maybe some extra secret tidbits.
Her name is Sarah. She volunteers at the local Fey orphanage.
It's an 18.
She likes decaf coffee.
What? And she takes inventory?
Monster killer.
Wow. She's got to be strong.
She was strong.
No one does inventory on decaf. Unless they hate their job.
Not unless they're suicidal.
So what was your total?
18.
Doing her a favor.
Okay.
Doing her a favor. Take her
out. Yes. You do know, you have read, that Mab does actually have a curator, a keeper, and guardian of her vault. The only person who is said to actually know all of the vault's contents. You don't have much information about who this individual is exactly, but you do know it is an immortal archfey who, as far as anyone can tell, just appeared in the vaults not long after it was created. And so it has left some to speculate that Archfey is the living embodiment of the vault itself.
Okay. And so I do want to point out that my question in general was any protectors or any other deemed information of people who were in the location, not specifically the curator. I don't know if you're limiting that, but I just want to make sure that we paid it. Like what my question was. It was
Yeah.
a general one.
You know there are numerous protectors. It has been suggested that there are perhaps giants or elementals that lie in the area, plus numerous magical enchantments. But that's most of what you can do, because anyone that's actually ever tried to enter Mab's vault has not survived. Except for, I will remind you, there was note that one time, a couple centuries back, a group of adventurers from the Prime Materials seemed to have managed it.
So I will see Volred draw his bow, and I'll just be like, and I put it down without saying like too much of a word. I'm just like,
Well, Volred, you can still snap off an arrow, considering you're, Yandre's doing like his mental Rolodex. You want to pop off?
No.
Fine. Will be boring.
you want to fight an archfey?
Yes.
Immortal.
An immortal archfey?
We fought an
I
immortal
just
DSL a second ago. Let's do another one.
I almost just got eaten.
Yeah, but that wasn't an archfey. They're not going to eat you.
This is worse.
As he's lowering his bow, I'll just say this person appears to be the curator, possibly what they call the
Embodiment?
that thing, the embodiment of the vault itself. They probably have a lot of information, but I don't know if they're friendly. I would assume they're probably not, because they're probably a protector of all the stuff that's in here. So we either try to sneak around her and go find what we need, or I would assume we would try to talk to her first before we start trying to just randomly shoot her. I would also mention she's immortal and an archfey. So yeah.
So, if she's immortal and she is as powerful as you say she is, she's probably just standing there watching to see what we're going to do.
I would
if
like
she,
to consult your murderous sword.
well, the murderous sword is gonna want to go and try to kill. You know what? Fine.
He's got a good opinion, though.
Starkiller. Hey, buddy, Starkiller.
I sense Faye.
Yeah, you sense Archfey. Do you have any special wing bam boom stuff that you can do to Archfey to actually kill them, or is it just like you got a vendetta against them and you just don't like them?
I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw.
I feel like you should have asked that question long before we went to the Fae. Like, do you have a way of killing them, or are you just kind of angry at them?
Calmac, do I get your bonus?
Are you within 10 feet of me?
I would assume so.
Probably.
So it's at what, a +4?
3.
+3? I'm gonna need it. Oh, maybe not. 23.
Okay.
Damn. I wanted you to go fight
Yep.
the Fae.
Also, I did ask Starkiller beforehand, but that was Yandre and it was not Sal.
Y'all should share notes.
Yep.
Reggie
So
always
as
used to-
you're asking it the question, you feel Starkiller's
Malice.
personality starts to come to the forefront, and then you feel energy trickling up your arm and start to cloud your head. Kill her. Kill her. And like, whoa, okay, you need a timeout. And the effect fades. and Starkiller goes quiet.
I would think. Sorry, do you mind if I interject?
I'm talking to Starkiller directly. I don't know if you can hear Starkiller, so it would be a conversation that's happening in my
He's
head.
upset.
Oh well, no. Like mine would be like I'm like breathing to try to still recover from the previous fight, even though I had a short rest, and just like trying to like gather myself. So it's like a centering. That's the energy I'm putting out. So that's how it keeps Starkiller from overtaking you.
That person.
Oh.
As that kind of happens, you hear boom as the tome claps shut. You see the woman set the book aside. She kind of looks over towards you. It is considered exceptionally rude to bring a creature such as that here.
Is she talking to me or is she talking to one of y'all?
I don't have a library card.
I am talking about that sword. I could sense its murderous intent from the moment you entered the vault.
All right,
Surely,
calm
if you
down.
brought a weapon like that here, you intend to use it. Against me, perhaps? Or perhaps the Queen?
Well, it was to protect, it's a protection thing. There's a whole bunch of Fae stuff in the Feywild. I was just figuring I'd need something that would be good against Fae. Not you specifically, but like it would be good to have something that has a little extra oomph,
Right. So, I know for a fact you didn't come in through the main entrance.
It was unlocked.
Yes, of course. And all the guardians along the way were not a suitable indicator that perhaps you should not enter.
Oh, the animals?
The animals are one of our exhibitions, and thanks to you, they shall have to be replaced.
I know a good taxidermy person. They can do great work. Really put the whole thing back together. Were there other guardians besides those things? We didn't see anyone.
Well, yes, that is because you used the servants' entrance, which brings you down to the third layer of the vault.
That seems like a structural integrity kind of thing.
I just love how Yandere and Volred are having a telepathic conversation right now.
It's completely between
What are
those
you
two
talking
as
about?
well.
Yep. I swear to God, Volred, if you created a BTG OnlyFans, I swear.
That's BTS.
We better get a cut.
Well, we also didn't really know if it would be like good for us to just come up and talk to you. You looked like you were doing a lot of work here, and I didn't want to just interrupt whatever it is that you were doing.
Everything keeps trying to kill us.
Also,
That's
that
because you're not welcome.
It's hard to get an invite.
so like,
And that you wish to test my intelligence.
oh no, I'm dumb as a box of rocks. I don't want to test anybody's intelligence.
You're like a living library. That's the biggest uphill challenge.
So, do you like do tours or anything here? Like,
No. I serve only the mistress to ensure that her collection is maintained.
so like you're just gonna keep doing what you're doing here, and then if we just walk around and see, you're not gonna like, you're gonna follow us. You're gonna like keep eyes on us. Like, I don't know what the process is here now.
There are numerous guardians.
Can you
Plus,
give tours?
I just asked.
no, we do not give tours.
Come on.
It doesn't really matter. You may do as you please. The mistress has already been notified of your arrival, and she has sought outside help, which I believe should arrive at the castle shortly.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our little tour then, and then we'll just leave, so that way you don't need to acquire the help anymore.
Yeah. Well, naturally you've come here for something. You happen to be in the gallery, or this is no, the reliquary. The reliquary of eternal winter. Dowsing array of items imbued with powerful winter magic. I believe what you're looking for lies in the Vault of Whispers.
Wait, how do you know what we're looking for?
He is a powerful entity. I'm sure he knows much.
Indeed. And once Brother Duskshroud spoke to us this morning, we've been doing some information gathering.
Oh, DSL, the one that died but didn't really die.
Well, he served his purpose.
I think that was the creepy feeling I was getting from him. Okay, you said the what of Whispers?
But that would be the Vault of Whispers. It lies down on the 5th floor.
And we're on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
And what's the quickest way to get down to the 5th floor from here?
If you go through that door and head to the end of the hallway, well, it's not really the end. It's actually one long hallway, but in the middle of the hallway, there will be a room with a spiral staircase. You can take that all the way down to the 5th floor.
Beautiful. Now, that was the quickest way. What would be the path of least resistance? Yeah,
That would also be the path of least resistance. If you wanted more resistance, you could go through this door, take an immediate left, back into the main chamber, and then take that staircase all the way down. It doesn't really matter.
Sincere?
What?
Does she seem sincere?
Uh,
Is she giving us is there a
Or
sense
as you
that,
can tell,
Okay.
I don't think she legit just doesn't give a shit.
Well, she knows we're not going to survive very long. She's like, I've already hired somebody. We knew you were coming. Like, why the hell are you guys here?
yes. Your best bet would be to leave now while you can. Then again, I imagine it won't take long for the hunt to catch up.
Oh, y'all summon the hunt.
I
Yes.
appreciate your help.
Yeah.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the hallway. You said down the hallway, and in the middle of the hallway, we take a right, and then take that stairway all the way down, and that's the path of least resistance. We're going to go that way.
But that way it's got
Indeed.
the fighting.
What was your name again?
I am Vespera.
Vespera. Like Despera, but with a V.
Yes.
I
Or,
thought it
yes,
was with an
Vespera.
E.
Yeah, I'm
Doing a whole bunch of names.
Her name's way cooler than Duskshroud.
Yeah, DSL just does not roll off the. Well, it does roll off the lips. Really, if you really want to be technical, it rolls off the tongue. Anyway, hallway.
Let's go.
Very well. Goodbye is all.
Bye. She's nice.
Hey, V.
Kind of looks back.
I like very lightly tap on one of the glass for the thing. So I was like, what is this made of? Because this is really nice material.
It's made of ice.
Just ice?
Well, it's reinforced with magic, of course.
Oh, it's like that whiskey ice. All right, cool. All right, hallway.
Let's go.
Very well. So, you depart through the doors and pass through a similar hallway as the one you entered before. Alcoves, more stuff there to look at. Some of the items here look to be really odd. items, most of which they don't look nearly so grand as the ones you had seen previously. Some of them look like ordinary, mundane objects. Yet, they're there, and Caleb can sense some magic from them. As Vespera said, as you travel a couple hundred feet along this curving hallway, the hallway continues on, but you're punctuated with this large kind of circular room. Off to the side is a spiral staircase that descends. As you guys take that, you pass another landing and take the stairway all the way to the bottom, which appears to be the 5th floor, or basement level 5. This area seems to be much smaller. You do see some objects, but the things here look much older, like they have been here a very long time. And instead of walls and walls and walls of objects, there's like just alcoves cut out from the walls of the hallways, almost seeming to play as though the smaller number of higher value items down here.
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I would take a look around, see if I see anything.
What if we just like broke a whole bunch of shit?
We'd probably get the full force of her wrath.
I'm
We
pretty
already
sure we're
are.
gonna get the full force no matter what. So
What
catch
is there
22.
anything that I would recognize as we're going through? Something that would be intriguing to me.
I did not mean to take a long rest. I have to reset. I'm sorry.
Use spirit guardians, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
You didn't guiding bolt, so I think you're good.
I did not. I used Word of Radiance, Spirit Guardians.
I don't think you used any other like abilities.
I used Eyes of the Grave.
All right. I didn't find anything.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
As you kind of poke around to take a look at what's down here, you see the 2 display cases that are there, like right where you're at, seem to bear. It's a large kind of open display case. Well, not open, but a very large display case, displaying a single silver chalice inset with sapphires. And even through this glass, Caleb, you can feel powerful energy coming off of it. You see a small placard beneath it, written in Sylvan, which says, "This is the chalice of the Frost Maiden." It just says, "Silver chalice encrusted with sapphires, lined in white gold." Beneath it says, "Any water poured within this chalice turns into a potent healing draught." Okay. As you glance around and look behind you, you look and see this brilliant red-orange feather kind of hanging from the ceiling. And on its little placard, it says, "Enchanted Phoenix Down. Used to resurrect any creature, regardless of time."
Okay, Final Fantasy. I see you.
Should I call Kazira
Roger?
over here just to make sure he's here?
I was hoping he's not seen at the moment because I don't want them like stopping him from being here.
Roger, look
Nah,
at the
he was gone when you guys kind of awoke in the morning.
He was invisible. At least, hopefully.
What's up, Caleb?
show Yandere the Phoenix down.
Yeah, it's a feather.
It says here that it can revive anything, regardless of time.
Yeah. That's not what I'm looking for, though.
Yeah, but don't you want to bring someone back?
Ceranos is not dead.
Right.
Like, am I missing something?
I think I misunderstood the way things were. I thought he was.
No, his head's decapitated. Like, he doesn't have his head on his body, but technically his head's just running, well, his body's running around with a chicken with his head cut off. And so now he's like all mad and pissed off because he doesn't have any mind to really think for himself. So he's being controlled by up there. But I just have to get the head back on the body, and effectively he'll start doing his own thing again, and then he'll be
Something we can consider for later. Then we'll on looking.
Yeah. Do you see the head first, though? We kind of have to worry about that first, and then we can figure out this. But other thing is all.
What up?
I'm noticing that a lot of people are saying your name a lot. I wanted to get out of like direct earshot of her, but she just mentioned your name. Like DSL mentioned your name. Vespera mentioned your name. There's a lot of people mentioning your name. So just want to be mindful of that. And it's not something that's going past my, it's not that I'm not picking up what they're putting down, but like we need to be careful about that.
Okay. They're saying it.
It means they have knowledge of it. So just, the power of a name thing here. So just be mindful of that again.
It's why I have not said my name or tried to say my name the whole time we've been here.
Shit, I've been saying a whole bunch. But like
you've been like introducing yourself to stuff. Like you introduced yourself to, I'm assuming, to Ellie because you were having like relationships with the
I
thing.
didn't introduce myself to Ellie the elephant. She was a very non-talkative individual. We were going to work that out later, but then she got blighted.
Okay. Anyway, you're looking for a head, horns, crown. Very autumn. Think oranges, reds, yellows, lots of the, I think fall decorations. That's what we're looking for. You want to have like a cup of coffee right in the morning, like next to it. Gives off this kind of very warm energy, except for it wants to kill you, which we won't talk about that specifically. But it's like a warm energy,
I put my finger in my mouth, and I just go in a random direction.
So, continuing down the hallway.
Yeah.
2 more alcoves, 2 more items. One that seems to be this large kind of dark gray, like slate tablet with runes on it. Actually, does anyone here speak Primordial?
Man.
Okay. Yandere, you can actually read this. It appears to be an invocation of some kind. Think of it like a spell scroll that isn't single use, very powerful, but requires an elaborate ritual. And reading the placard beneath, you can see this is the Scroll of Blizzards. And it basically says it allows you to envelop a region in blizzards for an hour.
Hey, wow, this is kind of neat. Scroll of Blizzards. Make everybody cold as fuck for an hour.
Can we just like open a window?
I mean, you could hit. I mean, there's all a bunch of blizzards here, but I'm sure that has some significance. But that's not what I'm looking for.
Pretty sure you can do that anywhere, which would be insane.
It's the least impressive thing we found.
Yep. Across from it, you see what looks like a crown of thorns with a heavy set of ice on it. This one is listed as the crown of frost thorns, and it says it gives you some degree of dominion over winter fae and wind spirits. Kind of an interesting thing.
Yandere would just keep going. He's like, as fun as all this stuff is, he's here with a mission. He knows for a fact that the hunt's on its way and he needs to get out of here. So he's just, this is all good stuff and it's good to know, but like, just know if everybody else is stopping to look at it, Yandere is still moving.
Okay. So you guys kind of picking up the pace a little bit. Kalen probably kind of stops for a little bit as he's kind of walking by and seeing a magical spell tome open, and you have to like just kind of grab him to keep him going.
Come on. Looking for heads. Who's got head?
As you continue down the hallway a little further, you see a set of narrow archways kind of open up and pass into a much larger room. It seems to be a bit of a gallery with kind of the head almost kind of laid out like a throne room. But where instead of a throne, what lies is a rather large gate made of ice and like a magical portal that seems to be open. As you
Do I sense a portal?
You do sense a
My
portal.
God.
And go ahead and actually give me
My
a
God.
portal sense.
It goes to North Dakota.
Welcome.
17.
As you're kind of looking at the portal and feeling the energy off of it, you kind of reach out and you feel it connect to another location even deeper down. And you're not entirely sure why, but this appears, but whatever lies on the opposite side of that gate can only be accessed through that gate.
This portal goes deeper down, and whatever's on the other side can only be accessed through this gate.
But this was the bottom level.
I'm not lying. I use my portal sense.
Are you suggesting the librarian lied to us?
No, she just said whatever we're looking for is going to be here. It doesn't mean that the portal isn't what we're looking for to go wherever we need to get.
Oh, one of those fey riddles.
Yeah, it's kind of like a stretch of the truth versus then like a riddle.
I mean, it's still what we could be looking for.
We solved their riddle.
I don't see the head here at any point in time, right?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, we should probably. We go through here. We need to be ready to leave with Kazaric like immediately, in case it's just an immediate trap.
Kazaric, where are you? Hey.
Go, someone say my name?
Shh, shh, shh. They're not supposed to know you're here.
Wait a second. I mean, you guys got everything done? All right. Like, that's pretty good.
No. We're about to walk through a portal that may require us to get out a dodge hella quickly, and so we wanted to make sure you were ready to go.
Oh, well, that's probably relatively smart. I mean, just in case whatever's on the other side you can't teleport into, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's certainly good information. So, head into a portal.
It looks like it.
I'm ready.
Great. You guys go on ahead because, you know, if you're going to step on any traps or anything, that's kind of your department.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Say
fuck.
less.
So, you guys head into the room and start walking towards the portal.
Yeah.
In a move that should shock no one. As you're kind of making your way into this area, you watch as the portal kind of flares up a little more, and sliding out of the portal is this large kind of serpentine like figure with a humanoid top. It kind of reminds you of like a salamander, but like a winter variant of
Frost
that.
salamander.
Slinks out and goes to coil on the floor, kind of in front of you, interposing itself between the gates. And as it turns around, just kind of cricks its neck, pulls up its spear, its eyes glare up. Welcome. I have been waiting for you.
Who the hell is this?
I drink my potion of frost resistance or cold resistance.
He's kind of looking around. Mother says I get the chance to kill you first.
Oh, just you?
Surely, you will give me an opportunity.
Technically, you're like 5th.
Well, like 10th, really.
You bypass those ones.
So she
Yeah.
lied to you.
Oh yeah, you are like totem pole way down there.
Very well. Then at least give me some entertainment before you kill me. And he'll go and stamp his spear on the ground. You watch, kind of flanking him up above in the gallery. You see cold ice suddenly solidify to some sort of an icy elemental that takes humanoid form. 2 more appear flanking your group on opposite sides. And then you watch as energy flares up behind you and runes begin to cover the doorways you came through. I wouldn't want anyone disappearing.
We have our goblin, our little devil friend.
You can't see him probably.
I was just curious if he was still with us.
I don't know.
You don't see Kazaric.
Smart demon.
Yep.
Oh,
You kind of see him start twisting around his spear.
cool trick! And I flash some thumbs up at him.
He's kind of looking around, trying to size you guys up. His eyes stop at Izal. You're going to be fun.
I usually.
And we'll go ahead and call it here tonight.
You don't want to go to an hour-long combat at 11 o'clock?
I mean, I'm down. I'm caffeinated.
Oh boy.
Goodbye. Good night.
Hey,
Right.
we're still on stream, assholes.
Didn't
Right.
stop you
Nice.
from leaving.
Oh my god.
Join
Okay,
us next
so-
Tuesday at 7 o'clock for the return episode. I don't know what chapter we're on. So we can
We're on 117 right now. It'll be
118
118
next
next
chapter.
week.
And join us
this
this Thursday.
Yes, 8 p.m. Central.
For,
It is 7:30. I don't know.
we'll call it 7:30.
Baldur's
to 8.
Gate 3. Well, it'd be better if we can give a thing.
Sure. 7:30 to 8 is the thing.
Only playing 30 minutes. Love that. All right, y'all.
No, be here. Are we gonna do? We said 7:30 last time, but I think that was for stuff. So we're gonna say 8.
8 o'clock for Black Tower
8 o'clock.
Gaming takes
Yeah.
on Baldur's Gate 3 Chapter 2. See who dies
Yeah,
next.
you guys can see my players yell at me because they're assholes.
You suck.
I don't suck. I mean, I got downed a couple times, but that's only because you guys make me do all the tanking.
You're a fighter. So see you Thursday at 8 o'clock, and then
I'm
next
the only melee
Tuesday
character.
at 7. Good night, everybody. Mwah.
Bye.